what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. KTK all the games to the players by their first names. Told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, KTK knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball. Orioles will be short to doing everybody. It's your old pal, the Bird. Short. Folks, the Orioles. A little too late, but right now, the team to watch, dare I say it, has been fun to watch. Had some phenomenal performances, both on the production of new talented. So excited. Dylan Beaver. Folks. Westberg's my boy. 1B. Audio. I got you. I hear everybody. Okay. Apparently, this is going to have to be something I do for every game going forward. I just unplug my mic out of the computer, plug it back in, and now it looks like it's right where it needs to be. Computers, folks. Who can figure them out? I know I can't. All right. So just to try and quickly go over whatever you may not have heard, the Orioles are playing well right now. I'm very excited about Sammy Basayo and Dylan Beavers. And, yeah, just that's all I was really saying while the audio was screwing up. Oh, it's great to start a stream with bad audio. People watching or finding the channel for the first time, what a great way to pull them in, folks. By the way, let's take a look. There are just 29 people here at the moment. Hey, you 29 folks. Here's the deal. We have to, for these final 37 games of the season, put all of our focus and energy into growing this channel on that subscriber count as much as we can. If we could somehow manage to average 20 subscribers a night, which last year was a normal night. In fact, I think the average last year was closer to about 25. This year, it's been about half of that, which is why the projections have not turned out the way we have wanted. But we can finish strong. The team right now looks to me like a team that has struggled, put themselves in a hole, but is looking to finish strong. And I want to see the same for this channel. Let's finish strong. I need everybody's involvement in the Charm City chat to help promote this channel. Find somebody to help subscribe. If we can average 20 subscribers for each game until the final game of the season, we will hit 4,000 to wrap up the season. That is still 1,000 short of the 5,000 goal, which I set at the end of last year. I don't think it was a crazy goal to set because we were halfway there. 1 year, about 2,500. I figured another year, same number. Was a fair goal, hoping it would actually be larger. But anyway, we've seen a regression, and I think we can understand why. The team got off to a miserable start, and a lot of people checked out early. But I do want to acknowledge those that have stuck around. We are still putting up some impressive numbers on this channel, and but we can still do better in terms of recruiting other people who watch this channel to just subscribe. We got to convince these folks that there really isn't any drawbacks to doing it. It's just helping the channel grow. It's free. There's no obligation. You know the drill. But I can tell you this. I went into my analytics page on my YouTube studio, and they have a graphic that shows you all the watch time, all the collective watch time, which, by the way, folks, in the last 28-day cycle, 10,000 hours worth of collective watch time on the channel. That's good. That's nice. We don't just get clicks here for 5 seconds and people check out. A lot of people come and hang out for a good chunk of the ball game. So the average watch time is good, and the total watch hours is good. But out of all 10,000 of those hours, the majority of people watching are not yet subscribed. It is like a 50% to 49% rate of unsubscribed to subscribed. So it's pretty much a 50-50 split. But if we're being, technical, more people are watching, more time is spent watching this channel from those unsubscribed versus those who are subscribed. So we've got 37 games left to go. I don't want to beat everybody's over the head talking about the channel and subscribing and make it like the only thing to talk about. You know me, folks. I want to talk Orioles baseball. I really don't like the whole sales pitch thing. I just kind of hope and pray that the channel just grows organically and naturally. I just put my head down, call the game, try to make it entertaining, and then hopefully everything else will pan out. But this is a community, and any support you guys can show in terms of helping the channel grow. And again, I'm not asking for a monetary contribution here. I'm asking for word of mouth, okay? Get somebody on board over here, and let's try to get this channel growing. And whenever I do bring up subscribing, please, if you're in the Charm City chat, say something to help back me up. Because believe me, if you're new, just imagine if you're new on a channel. You don't have any idea about the show, the host. You don't really trust what you're seeing. I feel like if people in the chat could help me encourage others to subscribe, it would go a long way in convincing people. Just me alone doing it might not be enough. I'm going to try, but you can understand if I were to bring it up every 5 minutes, it might wind up making more people annoyed and check out versus being convinced to sign up. All right, that's all the channel stuff. Maybe I'll mention it once or twice further throughout the game, but that is the goal for the remainder of the season. I want to see this team finish strong, and I want to see this channel finish strong so that your boy BW here can feel confident going into this off season that putting in the work and the time and the energy necessary to call all of 162 games next season, Season 3, 2026. Let's try to get those subscribers up to 4,000 by the end of the season. That's the goal, folks. Okay, I'll shut up about it. We've only got 5 minutes till first pitch. So without much of a pregame, I'm just going to go over the starting pitching matchup and the lineups, and then other notes going on with the Orioles. I'll just pepper in during the ball game, okay? There are some injury notes and other things to talk about, but we'll get to them. We've got a few hours to hang out. Tomoyuki Sugano is pitching tonight for the Orioles. He's got a record of 10 wins and 5 losses, a 4.13 ERA, a 1.28 WHIP. He will be facing Walker Buehler for the Red Sox. Record of 7-7. ERA not too good, 5.43 with a 1.55 WHIP. He's pitched 106 innings, giving up 21 homers, striking out only 78. That's really not very good strikeout numbers from Buehler. It's kind of on par with Sugano. Their numbers are pretty similar. They've given up the same amount of home runs. They're within 4 strikeouts of each other. Buehler has issued a lot more walks, though. Sugano is known for his control and not issuing too many walks. He has an advantage there, and that would be why the whip is healthier looking than Buehler's. But that's your matchup, a couple of right-handers. The Orioles starting lineup, Jackson Holliday will lead off and play second base. Luis Vasquez will get the start at third base and bat second for some reason. Just because you're filling in for Westberg at third, Tony, you don't have to bat him second, just letting you know. He's batting .095. He's got 2 hits on the season. One of them was last night. He's batting second for some reason. Don't ask. Gunnar Henderson will hit third and play shortstop. Ryan Mountcastle is the DH and cleanup hitter. Colton Cowser will bat fifth and play in center field. Kobe Mayo will hit sixth and play at first base. Dylan Beavers is in right field. He'll hit seventh. Dylan Carlson in left field hitting eighth. And Alex Jackson will do the catching and bat ninth. Adley Rutschman was a late scratch. He's got some soreness in his right abdominal muscle. He is kind of day-to-day. He was originally in tonight's lineup, and he actually reported feeling some soreness yesterday. So with those two facts already established, I do think that this is a minor issue to not get too freaked out about yet. We do have an off day tomorrow. I do think Adley has a very good chance of being available again on Thursday when we get back home to face Houston. Meanwhile, Samuel Basallo not in the lineup tonight. Don't worry, everybody. He's fine. Mansolino planned to give him this day off, apparently. Not sure why. It's just his third game, and we would probably ask him to just DH. But with Adley not available to DH Basallo and have Jackson catching, it sets us up again where we don't really have a backup catcher to go to. We want to say pinch hit for Alex Jackson. Are you kidding me? Is it back? Is it back? No. No.
The perfect blend of
no. No. It can't be. Why? Why? He's back. Folks, we're 1 minute away from first pitch. Let me hurry up and get this game up. I'm a little bit late. We're a little bit of luck. We're a little bit of luck. Folks, get ready for some more Harry tonight. The Red Sox starting lineup. What's going on now? Now I can't. Why can't I go full screen on my game? It's not letting me go full screen. Oh, we got Holiday at the plate, folks. We're ready for baseball. First pitch of the ball game is a little bit outside for ball one. We are underway. Buehler on the mound, Holiday at the plate. I'll get to the Red Sox lineup before they come up to hit in the next inning. That's a called strike at the bottom of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike on Jackson. Holiday, that is. This ball is lifted out of play, foul. 1-2 the count on Holiday, leading off the ball game. After winning last night with this mini 2-game series, the Orioles at worst will split, which a split at Fenway with the Red Sox home record this season is not a bad showing. Swing and a miss. Holiday strikes out to begin the ball game. But if the Orioles can win tonight, we'll take a little 2-game sweep at Fenway. I feel like we're playing with house money here. The Orioles have won 7 out of their last 11 ball games. There's been a lot of positive signs that this team is not going to just fold up shop and stumble their way to the finish line. Kind of reminds me of the second half of that 2022 team where we began to see what would eventually turn into the 2023 101-win team. Luis Vasquez at the plate. He fouls this 0-1 pitch back. It's 0-2. Vasquez, again, just 2 hits on the season. He doubled his hit total last night with a double that split the gap in left center field. This ball is grounded weakly to short. Charging his Story, he throws low to first, but gets it there for the second out. 2 down. Folks, if you are behind BW and trying to be a part of growing this community, just give me a thumbs up in the chat. Let me know you care. I kind of wonder if anybody is sort of in my corner with trying to keep this channel to survive. I'm not sure. I posted in the Discord about it, and it got an absolute giant 0 reaction. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He's got a count of 1 ball and 1 strike right now.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom. 2
down, nobody on. Well, Janet cares. We've got 1. There's a line drive over the shortstop's glove into left center field. A base hit for Gunnar. 2-out single. He's aboard. First Oriole base runner of the night. That pitch on the outer part of the plate. Nice approach. Gunnar's been in a good run lately. George is behind me, so 2 people. Well, with the help of 2 people out of 3,270, I'm sure everything will work out fine. Folks, Ryan Mountcastle's got a 1-0 count.
Okay, mount up.
2 out with Gunnar at first. That's a broken back ground to the third. Look out, the bat shard right near the fielder there. But he's able to make the play without any problems. That is Alex Bregman on the play at third base. The inning is over. We go to the bottom of the first. Orioles nothing, and the Red Sox coming up. Here's the Red Sox starting lineup. Roman Anthony is in right field hitting leadoff. Alex Bregman at third base batting second. Jarren Duran in center field tonight. He'll hit third. Trevor Story, the cleanup hitter at shortstop. Masataka Yoshida is in left field batting fifth. Romy Gonzalez will hit sixth at second base. Nathaniel Lowe at the DH and number 7 spot. Abraham Toro at first base will hit eighth. And Connor Wong will do the catching and bat ninth. All right. I see some extra thumbs up. Jeff says, love what you do. Max says, I care. Again, folks, I would love to somehow pick up the pace for these final 37 games. If we were to average 20 new subscribers a night, which I realize for this season is asking a lot because we've only been averaging about half of that a night. But last year, it was not a big ask. But I know there's people out there watching that are not subscribed, and I just want to help. I just want to convince those folks that by doing it, if you're watching, if you enjoy the content, then subscribing is only going to help keep this content around longer and make it to where, again, I don't want to have any sponsors. I don't want any extra advertisements. I don't want to rely on, a ticket scalping Seat Geek ad or a sports betting DraftKings ad or any of that stuff. This has to be a grassroots thing. And again, doesn't have to be reach into your wallet and hand over some cash. Just help the community grow, spread the word. That's the message I'm trying to get across. I hope you don't mind me talking about it. It's a bit of a state of the channel address. All right, Tomoyuki Sugano. First pitch is a fastball, top of the zone, swung on and missed by Roman Anthony. All right. Anthony's hitting .280 with 4 homers and 23 RBI. This ball's fouled back and the count is 0-2. Bregman and Duran to follow here in the bottom of the first. I'll give you an update on Sugano's pants as soon as possible. Here's a line drive stopped by Holiday, but he's got no play. I don't know why he threw the ball to first. It bounced about 4 times before getting to the bag. No chance to get Roman Anthony on this infield single to begin the bottom of the first. So Sugano immediately with a runner on base. And now he's got to go after the tough hitter that is Alex Bregman, hitting over 300. With some pretty decent power numbers as well. He takes ball 1 and does Bregman. $40 million a year the Red Sox are paying him. He's one of the highest paid players in all of the baseball in terms of annual salary. That pitch missed just a little bit low and outside. It's 2-0. Bregman's hitting .321 in the month of August. The 2-0 is low, 3-0. We got to have a night off from Belafonte last night. Doesn't look like we'll have such luck again tonight. So get ready to form a conga line between innings, folks. 3-0 pitch. There's a strike. Anthony at first. Nobody out in the bottom of the first. And the 3-1. That one's a strike. Sugano comes back after being down 3-0 to get the count full on Bregman. The payoff pitch. Nope, we're going to check the runner back first. Anthony's back in. Once again, another packed crowd here at Fenway, as you would expect. This team historically draws very well. That ball's hit hard into center field, but right at Cowser. And he's going to throw to first. The runner was off to second. Unfortunately, the throw back to first a little bit offline. Anthony makes it back in. But Cowser had ideas. Anthony, I guess, had taken off on the pitch. He was far off the bag, closer to second by the time that catch was made, but he did get back in time. Basayo not in the lineup tonight, Rob, but no problems, no injury concerns for Basayo. Here's a called strike to Duran. See, talking about injury news, Jordan Westberg, he does have a swollen ankle. When he came into the clubhouse today, they took a look at it. It does not look as bad as they thought it would, the swelling and whatnot. They're not even going to do an x-ray. This pitch is popped up to shallow center. Cowser's coming in about 5 or 6 steps. He makes the catch. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. So Westberg is going to be reevaluated after tomorrow's off day, and Mansolino's saying, I'm not saying that Westberg will be ready for Thursday night when we return in Houston, but we're going to take a look at it again after tomorrow and decide whether he's day-to-day or if he has to go on the injured list. But of course, they're leaning toward the optimistic side, which is day-to-day for Westberg. I hope so. Here is Trevor Story with 2 down, a runner at first, and Sugano just got squeezed. That pitch was in the strike zone, the entire baseball in the zone, and it's called ball 1. That one's lined into left field, a base hit. It gets down in front of Carlson, and runners now at first and second for Boston, 2 away. After a base hit by Story. Masataka Yoshida will come up to hit next. Couple of Japanese internationals facing off against each other, I think for the first time. I haven't seen a whole lot of Yoshida for Boston when we've played him this season. And I'm not sure if he and Sugano have faced off before now. 2 out, runners at first and second for Boston in the bottom of the first. And that first... Where is that, Blue? Oh, did he call it a strike? Okay. I couldn't see any signal from the ump. I just about blew a gasket. It is strike 1. At least Masson is saying so. Oh, I'm ready to blow a gasket. Come on. 0-1 the count. That is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean, already 1 missed call in the inning. I apologize for my short temper. I think I would challenge Bobby Cox for the most ejections all time if I ever got to manage. Here is a wave of the bat by Yoshida at a splitter half a foot outside. You won't see a more feeble swing than that one, folks. That was ugly. 1-2 the count on Yoshida. Pitch number 17 in the inning is lifted toward left. It is slicing foul. My goodness. I lost sight of the baseball. Yoshida has not done well in this spot. Runners in scoring position. Just 4 for 22 on the season. I hope I don't regret giving you that stat. 1-2 pitch. Outside. 2-2. Not close. Yeah, Charm City, it feels that way, doesn't it? I personally would not like to realign, but if it's going to happen and I can't control it. Swing and a miss. Another splitter outside. This time Yoshida went after it for some reason. He laid off that same pitch. Hey! Hey! Come on, everybody!
The perfect blend of flavor and heat. Frank's Red Hot.
Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Hey! Oh my God. Bruh. 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 Okay, I believe you. Hey, folks, if you think I'm not struggling laying down at night with that stupid song not playing in my head, I got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. Somebody's got something coming. Yeah, we're going to the second inning. Hey. Yeah. I mean, same here, Rob. Even though playing in a division with the Yankees and the Red Sox is always going to be tough, and it always feels like, as the game of baseball evolves year after year, where it seems like the teams with the biggest payrolls get farther away from the ones with the smaller ones, and the chances of breaking through feel more and more difficult. You would think that, but that's only because we're Oriole fans, and it's been so damn long. But pretty much every other team out there since 1983 has made a World Series appearance. Pretty much everyone. You got the Mariners who haven't, and that's about it. Every expansion team has been to this series at least once. The Marlins have 2 rings. It's been so damn long. There's a really disgusting bird on the infield dirt. That thing is that thing is carrying a disease. There is a diseased bird on the field. Folks, Colton Cowser's up to hit. And the 1-0 pitch is called a strike. Yeah, this bird is, that bird is carrying a disease. Get away from that thing. Pitch inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Cowser's batting .208. Hey, folks, I'm getting pinkish already. What's happening? 2-1 pitch. Up and away, 3-1. Your first bugle of the night, folks. Yeah, so I would prefer to have that rivalry with Boston and New York because I hate them. And how am I going to hate them properly if I'm not in their division? But it's out of my hands. If the commish realigns and we wind up in a potential division with the likes of an expansion Carolina team, that is ball 4 to Cowser.
I'm walking here.
If we wind up in a division that has the expansion Carolina team, the Washington Nationals, and the Pittsburgh Pirates as the 3 other teams, then yeah, I feel pretty good about our chances of, more frequently winning that division and making more playoffs that way. Because at least in terms of payroll, we shouldn't be behind the 8 ball like we are in this division, right? It's not such a payroll race. Kobe Mayo at the plate, 1-0 count. Next pitch is fouled away. The count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out. Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
And I'm telling you right now, the Pirates in a division, with our history in the World Series, losing twice, 79, losing a 3-1 lead, I wasn't even alive for the first series. I was only 2 for the second one. Had no idea. But I still feel the vicarious pain from those 2 series losses. As Mayo swings and misses, the count is a ball and 2 strikes. So, hey, if we got into a division with the Pirates and played them 13 times a year, and now we've got a rivalry with Pittsburgh, I'm down with that. I want a reason to dislike Pittsburgh. They got a great ballpark, too. I wouldn't mind watching 6 or 7 games out there at PNC a year. Nice place. 2-2 the count on Mayo. Runner at first, nobody out, top of the second. Pitch from Buehler is low. Full count, folks. Full count on Mayo. Yeah, like right now, I don't get any sense of a natural rivalry with the Orioles and the Nationals, even though they have that sort of here's a swing and a miss, and there's a stolen base attempt. Cowser gets in safely. All right, so a strikeout, but it's still a productive moment. Cowser steals his 7th bag of the season. While Mayo goes down on strikes. 1 away, runner at second, and here comes the Beeve.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Here comes the Beeve. Gets those Beavers up in the chat, folks. Dylan's first pitch swinging out toward left field. It's slicing foul. Beavers is hitting .364 in the early going. No homers, 1 RBI. The 0-1 called a strike. Froggy, nothing is set, so depending on which of the expansion cities get chosen, they can just adjust the divisions that are being talked about is just the idea of one person, a writer for The Athletic. Beavers with a line drive to right. It is caught, and Cowser is just barely going to make it back to second base. Cowser was all the way to third on a hard-hit fly ball to right by Beavers. The catch was made. The throw back to second. Cowser had to scamper back as fast as possible, and luckily the throw wasn't right on line. If it was, he would have been out. 2 away for Dylan Carlson. Yeah, so it's just the proposed alignment that's being shown around social media right now is just the mind of one writer for one publication. It's not the be all end all, like this is the alignment that's going to happen. So there's flexibility. A team that is considered a team in the East might jump to the West if they're kind of on that Mississippi East-West borderline, a team like, I don't know, St. Louis versus a team like Kansas City versus a team like, I don't know, help me out, Minneapolis. There's teams that could jump east or west. They can make it work. So, yeah, long story short, nothing's set in stone. Right now, the talk is all about realignment in general. The actual divisions and how they would split it all up, whether it be 8 divisions of 4 teams apiece or something else, it's all still up in the air. All still up in the air. What we do know is that the commissioner is planning on proceeding with expanding and realigning the teams. 2-2 the count on Carlson. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's ball 3. It's high. Folks, my thoughts, Rob, about realignment, whether or not it's considered crazy, is that they're going to realign things to try to maximize the amount of revenue that they feel they can generate by realignment. That's the whole point of realignment. They can give you 1,000,001 reasons why they want to do it, but it always comes down to reason 1 with everything. More money. Dylan Carlson takes ball 4 inside. Folks, we got 2 on, 2 out.
I'm walking here.
So in their minds, if they have a division where the Dodgers and the Angels are playing a lot, and the Mets and the Yankees are playing a lot, and so on and so forth, they see more revenue there. They also feel like it's going to cut down on some travel time, like miles for certain teams that really, teams like Seattle have to fly all over the damn place. I don't know. Anyway, it's all speculation, right? We got 2 out. Alex Jackson's coming up to hit. He's doing the catching tonight. He's batting 9th. And any offensive help here would really be appreciated. This is a big spot right now. 2 on, 2 out. A chance to get on the board first. And we're about ready to see the first pitch from Walker Buehler here. Here it comes. That one is in there for a strike. This ump's strike signal is barely visible. He just sort of sticks his right hand out straight, but he doesn't pop up to do it, so you can't really see him behind the catcher. That pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike on Jackson. Alex, that is. Yeah, it would be a complete dissolving of American League, National League. That whole concept would be out the window. East versus West. That's the idea. That much is certain. Like in terms of division and alignment and all that, it's speculation. But the East-West thing, that is a definite. 3-1 the count on Jackson. And again, that's to cut down on travel, I would feel. And also, again, just present more matchups where here's a ground ball in the hole. Could be trouble. They go to first in time on a bounce. Damn it. Wait a minute. The umpire put his hand up. Is this inning over or not? Looks like it is. Story's jogging off. All right, that's the end of the inning. Jackson grounds out on a ball hit into the hole at short. Nice play by Story to get him on a bounce throw to first. We go to the bottom of the second inning. No score in Boston. Oh, you're fine. Charm City, we're actively talking about the subject of realignment. You're fine. And even so, if you're not talking directly to me, you're talking with everybody else here. It's okay for you guys to have conversations amongst each other. Not only is it allowed, it is encouraged. Okay, folks? All right. So, hey, friendly reminder to those watching right now, we've got 152 people in the room. 64 have hit the like button, which means about 88 of you have not. Do me a favor, please. Make it about 96 of you. There's a lot of people here that could just take one moment of their time and just tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen, your device, your tablet, your phone, whatever it might be, and help support the channel by getting those likes up to triple digits and beyond, folks. You can get your contribution out of the way almost instantly. One little tap, and I promise once we pass 100, I'll cut back on the, hey, hit the like button thing. I try, folks. I make a conscious effort to limit the amount I talk about likes and subscriptions. But the subscription thing, folks, again, starting today, I have to I gotta put out the mandate. This is important for the survival of this channel. Everybody needs to be on board with helping to encourage others watching. And again, folks, more than half the watch time on my channel are from people that are not subscribed. What can we do to get them on board? Let them know it's okay. Folks, has there been anything from folks who have subscribed that's happened to them, a negative thing, something they regret? If not, then just let everybody else know. They'll be fine. Romy Gonzalez is up to lead off the bottom of the second. First pitch is a strike. Next pitch is grounded into right field for a base hit. Romy Gonzalez, second straight inning, the Red Sox have the leadoff man on. All right. By the way, folks, if you do subscribe, you don't feel obligated that you have to, chat it up in the chat. You can be a silent subscriber. That's just fine too. Nathaniel Lowe looks at a first pitch strike. Lowe was scooped up off the heap after the Nationals cut him loose. And he's DHing tonight for Boston. There goes the runner. Throw down is in time. Alex Jackson nails the base runner. Folks, Romy Gonzalez is still standing out there at second base. He doesn't feel like he's out. It looked like a bit of a phantom tag, to be honest. I need to see some contact. They may want to challenge. No, they're not going to challenge. Okay, forget it. We're through it. Another. We've been pretty good at throwing out base runners lately. Nice throw by Alex Jackson. Bases empty, one away now. The count 2-1 on Nathaniel Lowe. That is inside, 3-1. My life got much worse after I subscribed to Orioles BirdWatcher. What is that infamous, famous streamer saying? Lurkers are people too? I've never heard that. This ball's hit to left, racing back and making the catch is Carlson as he bangs into the AL East standings board there on the green monster. Nice running catch. Folks, I got to tell you, running toward that wall here in Fenway with those boards and what have you, I mean, you could see the wood starting to just break apart at the bottom of that wall. You don't want to run into the wall there at Fenway. That could really hurt. Carlson was able to avoid hitting the wall hard, made the catch, 2 away. Here's Abraham Toro. First pitch is ball 1. Toro, a switch hitter, batting left-handed against Sugano with a 244 average. Pitch outside, 2-0. I've never heard of lurkers or people too. No, I've just never heard the expression. No, I can honestly say. It sounds like an expression. It sounds like something that could catch on. I just never came across my radar. It has now, though. 2-1 pitch to Toro. That one's crushed to right. Get foul. Please get foul. That ball's foul. That ball is fouled down the right field line. And Toro will go back to the batter's box. Ooh, that was scary. The shortest right field foul pole in all of baseball and has been now for about 100 years. That ball, wait a minute. Boy, that angle looked like the ball was crossing on the fair side. Well, I'm not complaining. 2-2 pitch to Toro. Swing and a miss. How's that for a difference in results? One pitch nearly out of here for a home run. The next swung on and missed. It's a strike. I'm out. All right.
Blend of flavor and heat. Frank's Red Hot.
Shake, Sinora.
Got up. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I saw that image of Rich Eisen on SportsCenter. Good for him. Good for him. All right, I'm going to go in right now and take a look. What are we looking at? All right, folks, so far so good. We've gotten 4 new subscribers in tonight, and we're only a couple innings into the ballgame. We're on pace. We are on pace. Folks, if you were with me for Season 1, do you remember all those? I mean, we would go several innings at a time where the entire screen was just my sub count page on my YouTube page and just watching that number and hoping to see it tick up. Like, that was it. That was my visual presentation, right? Not this. But yeah. Maybe that's what I should be going back to. I don't know. It worked so well the first season. I just didn't want to make that the focus of the channel. Like, is this guy here just to get subscribers, or does he give a damn about calling baseball games? I promise you, calling ball games is my priority, all right? I want to be able to do it for a long time. That's the catch-22. I got to work hard to get into a position to where I can then enjoy doing what I dreamed of doing, calling games. Just calling Oriole games. I love it. Here is the top of the third. Jackson Holliday's up. First pitch is a strike, and the next one is outside for ball one. Holliday 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Top of the zone for strike 2 from Buehler. No score, top of the third. Hey, congrats, Charm City. 1-2 pitch. That is hit toward left and will be playable out there by Yoshida. One away. Holliday 0 for 2. Luis Vasquez comes up next. I still can't for the life of me understand why Mancelino chose to bat him second in the order. Hasn't really shown me any reason to be hitting near the top of the order. This ball's hit toward right. Okay, that ball's carrying a little bit, but it's the deepest right field well in baseball. Shortest right field pole, but deepest right field well. And that's where that ball was hit. Lots of space out there. It's caught for the second out. Gunnar Henderson up with 2 down, bases empty. Base hit his first time up. And he looks at a first pitch strike from Buehler. A cutter. Pitch number 45 of the evening is inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gunner's average after that hit is .283 right now. Upstairs, 2-1. Stanley's moving to Sarasota County. Oh, my goodness, Stanley. Are you ready to become the newest Florida man? You know how Florida is. Oh, boy. That pitch is low and away to Gunner. 3 balls, 1 strike. My grandparents on my mom's side used to live in Bradenton, which is right down the street from Sarasota. That's ball 4. Gunner flips the bat and equipment over to the dugout and will take his base with 2 down.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Orioles.
Okay, mount up.
Ryan Mountcastle, folks. Is there some amount of confusion right now in the chat? Oh, boy. Hey, speaking of Jorge Mateo, he's starting a rehab assignment. That's probably not going to make too many people excited, but I do feel like he'd be a nice upgrade over Luis Vasquez for the remainder of the season. Get a little more speed on the team. Late inning pinch runner, that sort of thing. This team could use a guy that actually knows how to steal a base. Here's a ground ball fielded by Story at short. He did not touch the second base bag. He was near it, but he does throw to first in time to get the third out there. Mountcastle retired. Gunner left stranded. The Orioles have left 4 men on base through the first 3 innings. No score. We go to the bottom of the third. Oh! All right. We need a break. Shut up. I'll be right back, folks. Shake your body line. Jump in the line, folks. Jump in the line. Hey, Ram Dog, that's my calling card. I have the copyright on folks. How you doing? Folks. Hey. Anybody here watching right now live in the Baltimore area planning to go out for the first game of the homestand starting on Thursday night against the Astros? Because it's going to be the home debut for both Dylan Beavers and Sammy Basayo. I'd really like to see you guys go out there and support the team, if only for this game. And welcome those two players in. I'm sure they'll both be in the lineup. I'm sure they're going to be on display for the audience that night. Here is a line drive base hit in the left field by Connor Wong. Leading off the bottom of the third. He got a 1-0 pitch and hit it hard in the left. Third straight inning, the Red Sox get the leadoff man on. So yeah, folks, if you're wondering where my priorities are, I'm telling you, I would rather you not hang out with me Thursday night and go to the ballpark if you have that opportunity. Let's try to pack the yard for that debut game at home for Basayo and Beavers. Here's a double play ball, but Jackson boots it. He tries to shovel it on the ground to Gunnar for the force at second, but it's late. Holiday ruined 2 outs. It is a gigantic error by Jackson. Oh, that's difficult to watch. I mean, this is as routine as it gets, folks. That's a twin killing, and instead, 2 on, nobody out. Oh, boy. Major blunder there. 2 on, nobody out for Bregman, of all people. And he takes a first pitch strike. A heater at the bottom of the zone. Bregman 0 for 1. He lined out back in the first. So they're calling that a fielder's choice. You can't assume a double play. So it'll be an error for allowing one runner at least to not get out, and then the fielder's choice to excuse the second player reaching when both players should be out. 0-2 the count on Bregman. Come on, Sugano. That ball's fouled away. Oh and 2 on Bregman. Sugano from the belt. And the pitch. That one's hit hard in the right. That ball is going to be caught by Beavers. A lunging grab. He fires towards third, and nobody can advance. Nobody had time to tag up. Plus, they had to make sure that ball wasn't going to drop in. Beavers comes in, keeps his feet about him. If he dives for this, perhaps they could advance. He did all the right things. He makes a lunging grab, and he fires the ball back in, keeping the runners put. All right. 1 away. Here's Jarren Duran. Duran 0 for 1. Pitch. Outside and low. Ball 1. If you're hoping for a double play here, not going to be easy. Duran goes down the line fast. What happened to my game? It just went black. Oh, here we go. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Excuse me. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 up and in. Duran with a check swing, but he did not go. Not even an appeal. 2-1 the count. Sugano with a look towards second. Now the pitch. It's over the plate but low. A splitter and Duran laid off. It's 3-1. Dangerous count. Hang on to your hats, folks. The 3-1 pitch. That is, come on, Blue. Yeah, give us that strike. Nice location from Sugano. Full count after hitting the inside corner at the knees. All right, big pitch coming. Here we go. The 3-2 swung on. That is tapped softly to first, and Mayo over at first, able to just scoop it up and hit the base for the second out. Both runners will advance on this ground ball, though. There's 2 out now. Trevor Story due up next. So here we go. You get Story out, the game remains scoreless. If you don't, the Red Sox could put 2 runs up on the board here with a base hit. Story already with a hit tonight. And who's on deck? Yoshida, the lefty. I think you kind of have to go after Story here, even with that base open. Not the best pitch around situation. I think you got to try to get him out. Swing and a miss. A good start. A sweeper from Sugano. Story chased it. It's 0-1. Sugano steps off the rubber. All right, here we go. Nope. Did Sugano just balk? Sugano just balked, and a run will score. Ah, jeez Louise. Oh, boy. That is the worst way to let the opening run score. A 2-out balk with a runner at third. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-2. 1-0 Boston. We're in the bottom of the third. On a balk. All right, pitch number 47 is low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. What's Kevin and Ben saying about the balk? I'm interested in knowing what their analysis of that was, because Sugano looks like he didn't know what he did wrong there. The count is 2-2. Once again, I do have the Masson broadcast that I'm watching, but I keep the volume at a very low level to where it's only for me to be able to hear the crack of the bat. If I could hear them talking the whole time, it would drive me crazy. So I don't know what they're saying. Here's a ground ball. It is picked up by Gunnar. He spins, throws, and gets the runner at first. He saves a run, does Gunnar Henderson. A nice play to save that second run. That ball nearly got through. Good spin and throw. The inning is over. The Red Sox do score a run on a balk. And they got a 1-0 lead as we go to the fourth. They think it was the Wong thing to do. The Wong thing. I get it. I get jokes. All right. It was a disengagement violation. I'm sorry. So it wasn't a balk. So that was the third time that Sugano had stepped off? All right. Well, then I was completely wrong. It's not a balk. Again, that's the price I pay for having the sound down. I have it shown here as a disengagement violation, which means the runners advance. Darn. All right, folks, we are just a few likes away from getting over 100 tonight, which is a good starting point. Please, if you're here and you haven't hit the like button, tap it at the bottom of your screen. Thumbs up. Appreciate it. All right. Top of the fourth. Cowser, Mayo, and Beavers. Folks, we got a cow, we've got some mayonnaise, and we got a buck-toothed little rodent coming up to hit tonight. Cowser. Yeah, the double play would have avoided the whole thing. It was not a pretty inning to give up a run like that. I hope this game doesn't end with us losing by 1 run, because we'll know exactly what to point to if that's the case. 1-1 to Cowser. That's hit on the ground to first. It'll be taken to the bag unassisted by Toro for the first out in the top of the fourth. Logan, there's your 100th stinking like. Thanks for your frickin' help there, Logan. Thanks for the frickin' help. Here's Kobe Mayo. Come on, offense. Where are you? Mayo, line drive, base hit left field. That's going to bounce off the wall. Can he get 2 out of this? No. A typical Fenway single off the wall. That's the price you pay for hitting the ball hard here. Kobe Mayo hit the crap out of it. It bounces off the wall, but only a single. 1 away. That was 105.5 off the bat. Here's Dylan Beavers. One 1-0 on Beavers. Upstairs, 2-0. All right. Hitters count, pitch. Curveball drops in there for a strike. Haven't seen too many of those from Buehler tonight. He picked a good time to break off a good one. Beavers not looking for that pitch, and even if he were on 2-0, I'm not sure if he would have swung. 2-1 pitch on the outside corner, a strike. 2-2. Huh? Anyway. 2-2 the count. 1 out, runner at first. And that is on the outside corner, called strike 3. Beavers goes down looking. Dylan Carlson, can you help us out, buddy? 2 down, runner at first. He takes inside ball 1. Carlson walked his first time up. The 1-0 from Buehler. And that's a strike, top of the zone. The 1-1. That's lifted to left. That ball can carry off the wall. It will bounce off the wall. A strange bounce. It went straight up in the air off the top of the rim of the scoreboard. And Gobi Mayo will have to stop at third base. It's second and third with 2 down after the double from Dylan Carlson. Splash it up. Folks, you never know what you're going to get when you hit a ball toward the monster. This one took a friendly bounce for us to help Carlson get a double. His 5th double of the season. Some quirky little dents and what have you out there on that monster wall. Alex Jackson will be the batter. He's already helped out on defense tonight, throwing out a would-be base stealer at second. It's his second time up tonight with some runners on base. Can he help with the bat? I'd love it if he could. Second and third, just a bloop somewhere could give us the lead. Pitch. Taken on the outside edge for a strike. A slider from Buehler. The Red Sox do have a lefty up in their bullpen already. That's another slider, or a sweeper, I guess. Low and away, the count even at 1-1. Come on, Alex. See the ball. Be the ball. The pitch. Inside edge, a tough pitch, and it's called strike 2. Nasty pitch. After looking at a couple of pitches away, that ball just clipped the inside corner. Hard to adjust to a pitch like that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Upstairs, he lays off. The count is 2-2. Second and third with 2 down. The Orioles trail at 1-0. A base hit could give them the lead. The pitch is taken for strike 3. What are you looking at, Jackson? It's a straight heater. Bottom half of the zone. Plenty of the plate. He looks at it, and we leave 2 men in scoring position. The Orioles have left 6 men on base through the first 4 innings. 6 men left without a run on the board, and we're losing because of a disengagement violation and a blown double play ball. I mean, this is not what we were hoping for. But there's still time to make things right, folks. Still time to make things right. It's a 1-run game as we go to the bottom of the 4th. And I will be right back. Come on, folks. I want to feel as excited as I felt in this moment. Any way for me to have that moment tonight? That would be great. Would you look at this? I am about as pink. Does this help? Does this help? Does this help? Does this help? Does that help? Okay, that looks a little bit more normal, kinda. Does that help? All right, here we go. Oh, no. First pitch is low from Sugano to Yoshida, leading off the bottom of the fourth. Yoshida struck out his first time up. 5, 6, 7 batters due up for Boston. That pitch is way off. 2-0. So the run on the board is not an earned run to Sugano. 2-0 pitch. He clips the outside corner for a strike. The 2-1. Fouled back. The Red Sox have a promotion with a local restaurant, I guess. And there's a sign on the backstop that says, "Kids eat free when Red Sox win." That's putting a lot of pressure on the players, don't you think? Guys, if we don't win tonight, the children will starve to death. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. No, he got a piece of it. It's still 2-2. If the Red Sox lose, kids will have to pay an arm and a leg to eat. 2-2 pitch. Popped up. I mean, this is a tough position as the opposing team. I don't want to see kids not eat for free, but I want to win the ball game. So what do I do about it? How about we win and I'll give a kid enough money to get something to eat? Swing and a miss. Yoshida strikes out. All right, one away for Romy Gonzalez. First pitch is low. That ball is chopped. Barehand pickup at third. The throw will not be in time. Nice attempt there by Vasquez at third. But as has been the case in every inning so far, the Red Sox will get another base runner. On the infield hit. Here is Nathaniel Lowe. Curveball. Come on, Blue. Blue! You missed the call, you bum. That one had the bottom of the zone. It's called a ball. Outside edge, we don't get that call either. That is an inch outside, but it could have been a nice makeup call situation. We don't get it. 2-0. That ball in on the hands and foul back. There's a shot of Westberg. He's on his feet, which is a good sign if his ankle is the problem. Hopefully we'll see Westberg back this weekend when we get back home. 2-1 pitch. Inside, 3-1. Is this like your personal diary here? Or what are we doing? What are these messages about? Here's a ground ball back to Sugano. He'll go to the only place he can, which is to first to get the out. 2 away, runner moves up to second base. There's no other team in baseball that has used as many players as us. The Diamondbacks have tied us. Yeah, I know, Janet. And I'm trying to understand, like, for every comment like that that gets zero response from anybody, why they continue to roll in. Hey, folks, I flossed my teeth after dinner last night. Let me tell you more about it. Here's Abraham Toro. 2 down, runner at second base. Pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, folks, I've got a fascinating anecdote about how I flossed my teeth last night. Would you like to know more? The 1-1 pitch is foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Would it help the algorithm to talk about flossing? Okay. So normally I go for the Johnson & Johnson brand of dental floss, you know? You feel me? But I had to settle for Oral-B. They were out of the Johnson & Johnson at the local store. I grabbed the Oral-B. It has like a mint aftertaste to the floss, which is interesting. I went in there and here's a ball hit on the ground foul. Still a ball and 2 strikes on Toro. 2 down, runner at second, 1-0 Boston in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, well, yeah, that too. Well, I'm just going to talk about random stuff. I was thinking about maybe going to, I don't know, I can't even think of something less interesting. I have to really think about it. 2-2 on Toro. Sugano about to throw his 20th pitch of the inning, his 69th of the night. He takes a look at the runner at second. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, hit softly back to Sugano. Nice job getting that ball, that glove to the ball there. And his momentum, he's nearly at the bag. So a short little toss to first. And the inning is over. The Orioles have left 6 men on. The Red Sox have left 4. Boston have the lead 1-0. We now go to the 5th inning. Thank you, Danjo. Could you elaborate, please? Tell us more. I'm all ears. This is fascinating. It's exactly what I want to talk about. Hey, Soren, how you been? Speaking of soaring, folks, we are soaring our way. Oh, yeah, you need a Sugano pants update. Oh, Patrick ate at a cafe. Perfect. Patrick has got my sense of humor, I can tell. Like, yeah, what is the most uninteresting thing he can say? I ate at a cafeteria once. That's pretty good. Hey, folks, I went out and checked the mail yesterday. Let me tell you more. Let me tell you more. Oh, my. Janet was at a Holiday Inn last year. Tell me, Janet, Did they have complimentary shampoo and conditioner, or is it one of those 2-in-1 jobs? I'm excited that Disney is adding Thunderbolts on really soon. Okay. Once again, how random can we possibly get? Oh, my. All right, top of the order for the Orioles in the 5th. It's Jackson Holliday. He's 0 for 2. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Oh, great. My chat disconnected. Fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Am I frozen? Looks like I'm back. Folks, it looks like I froze for a sec. Pitch outside to Holliday. The count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Shampoo, conditioner, and body wash all in separate bottles. That is fascinating. Here's a fly ball to left. That ball is going to be off the monster and played on the bounce by Yoshida. Holliday will get to second easily with a leadoff double. Folks, that's the tying run on scoring position. Nobody out. Folks. Hey, Walt, is that question for me? I'm feeling okay. How are you feeling? Luis Vasquez is up, and with nobody out and a runner at second, why is he not laying a bunt down? Why? Why is he swinging away? He had an opportunity last night to help push a runner into scoring position with Gunnar due up next. You got nobody out, tying run at second. Treat it like a ghost runner situation. Tie up this ball game. All right, I complain, but we've got a 3-0 count. I complain, but we have a 3-0 count. Walker Buehler cannot find the zone so far in this at-bat. The pitch. High, ball 4. Forgive everything I've ever said. I guess we just knew that Buehler was not going to find the zone. Here comes Alex Cora, and that's the end of the night for Buehler. All right. All right. They are going to a left-hander with Gunnar due up next. Called the bullpen. Oh, that's the wrong button. When we come back, the Orioles will have 2 men on with nobody out. The tying and go-ahead runs with Gunnar Henderson due up next. Don't go anywhere. Whoop. Folks, so let the sun shine in. It takes away your blues, 'cause frowners never lose, 'cause smilers never lose, and frowners never win. So let the sun shine in. I know it's frickin' hard, but now it's time to frickin' start to let the sun shine in. I screwed up the lyrics. Justin Wilson, a lefty, on for the Red Sox. That's right, folks. I want you to learn this song with me. So let the sun shine in, 'cause smilers never lose and frowners never win. And I screwed up again, so let the sun shine in. All right, here we go. Gunnar Henderson. This is it. This is the moment. Let's go. First pitch from Jacob Wilson is high for ball one. All right. What? That ball's lifted foul. Huh? Gunnar is doing really well lately at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a strike at the bottom of the zone, 1 and 2. All right, now just moving on to the Ravens for no particular reason. Pitch in the dirt, 2 and 2 the count. Is your brain just set to random, like random shuffle, like an old school CD player? It's just random shuffle thoughts. 2-2 pitch, line drive, caught at the shortstop. Oh, Gunnar hit it hard. Story had to stab it out of the air. Just a foot or two higher. A little higher off the ground, and we get that ball into the outfield for a hit. Gunnar makes the first out of the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle, folks. Just the most random. So you embrace this. You embrace how I'm kind of just dunking on you for bringing up the most random things in a baseball chat. Okay. 0-1 the count on Mountcastle. So there is awareness. Didn't appear to be any, but apparently there is. But we're going with it anyway. Here's a foul ball. It's 0-2. Because Westberg is kind of day-to-day, they're going to reevaluate tomorrow with a day off. He came into the clubhouse with a less swollen ankle than they thought they would see. They are happy that it's not as bad as they thought it might be, but he's still not out of the woods. They're going to have to reevaluate. So he could be back as soon as the weekend series coming up with Houston, or it could be a injury list situation. But it's not super serious, it would appear. If I'm reading all the information correctly. The 0-2 pitch is low to Mountie. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, 2 men on base. The pitch from Wilson, and Mountie to left. That ball's going to dunk in for a hit. That's going to get the tying run home. The throw-in is cut off. The Orioles have tied it up on an RBI single by Ryan Mountcastle. It's 1 apiece, first and second with 1 out. We are on the board. Folks, get those cows up and get them up quick. Colton cows are up. Tie ball game. First pitch is off the plate just by an inch or two. Ball 1. Come on, Charm City chat. Catch up with me. We've got our jobs to do. Want to know on Cowser? Low 2-0. First and second, one away, a run in. 2-0 on Cowser. Buehler out of the ball game. Pitch fouled back. He got a 2-0 cutter. And a little bit late on it. Folks, Friday night, the Orioles are giving away yet another hat. When will it end? What's left? Are they giving away like a beanie with a propeller on it? Is that the only kind of hat yet to be given away? How about a Viking helmet? Come out Friday and get your cowboy hat at the ballpark, folks. 2-2 the count on Cowser. Greg Weissert is up in the Red Sox bullpen. A right-hander. Pitch. That's hit out toward left. Keep carrying. That ball's going to be off the monster. And coming in to score the go-ahead run. No? Yes? Yes, it's 2-1 Baltimore. It's a RBI double for the Milkman, his 11th of the season. We've got the lead. Folks. And Wilson, the reliever, his night is already over. He did not get the job done. He came into the ball game with a lead. He leaves with a deficit. It's 2-1 Baltimore. One out, runners at second and third. Weissert, the right-hander, is going to be called on with Kobe Mayo coming up next. Folks. So let the sun shine in, 'cause smilers never lose and frowners never win. I did it again. So let the sun shine in, it takes away your blues, 'cause smilers never lose and frowners never win. So let the sun shine in. I know it's frickin' hard, but now it's time to frickin' start to let the sun shine in. All right, I got it out. Now we know the lyrics? Now we know? Great. Let that sun shine in. All right. How we looking? Folks, we got 170 plus people here. The like count is over 100. We got that first milestone out of the way. Let's get it up to 150 if possible. Please hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen if you're tuned in right now. It helps the channel grow. I'm asking kindly. That's all I can do. And that's all I'm going to ask of you, is to just tap that thumbs up, please. I promise it won't hurt much. All right. And in terms of subscribing, Charm City Chat, I'll leave it up to you. What do you say? For those who have yet to subscribe, what do you think? Is it worth it? Anybody in the mood to hang out on this hangout channel for Orioles baseball for the foreseeable future? I'm already feeling pretty good about 2026, as long as we make a couple of moves in the front office, perhaps. Kobe Mayo takes a pitch low and in. We are underway. Greg Weissert is on and in relief. 57th appearance of the season. He's got a 3.16 ERA. Mayo is 1 for 2 so far tonight. He hit that hard hit ball in the left that would probably have been a double anywhere else, but it was a Fenway single off the monster. Second and third. Just a fly ball could get a run in here. Swing and a miss. That fastball right down the middle. How did Mayo miss it? The count is 1-2. The infield is playing up on the lip of the grass to try to cut the runner down at home. That ball's right in there for strike 3. Kobe, what are you waiting for, dude? Oh, my God. Not a good AB at all. Missed one pitch down the middle and took another. With 2 strikes, second and third, 1 out. What are you looking at, Kobe? You got to think about protecting, even if it's not the pitch you were looking for. Start the bat. Check it if you need to. Oh, that hurts. Here is Dylan Beavers. Let's see what he can do with 2 down. First pitch is a strike to Beavers. Come on, folks. That's right, folks. Subscribe today for a 10% divorce lawyer discount. Patrick will provide it. Thank you, Patrick. 1-1 the count on Beavers. The Orioles have taken the lead here in the top of the 5th, but are hoping to not blow a chance to get more. That ball gets away. That should score a run. Walking in to score run number 3 is Mountcastle after a wild pitch. Well, if we can't do it, let Boston help do it for us. It's 3-1 Baltimore. We'll take it. The trail runner at second moves up to third on that wild pitch. Still 2 away and a 2-1 count on Beavers. Red Sox fans looking pretty bummed in the stands right now. That pitch is lifted out of play. 2-2 the count on the Beeve. BW's got Beaver Fever, which is a byproduct of living in the Baltimore area. That pitch is low and in. Full count. Payoff pitch to Beavers coming 2 away. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, a backdoor slider. But hey, we've taken the lead. Yes. Oh, have I had that muted? Wait a minute. I've had that muted the whole time? I've been playing my soundboard here for like probably a half an hour. You guys have not heard any sound effects. For like a half an hour. The bugle. Well, I muted the desktop. It's all one channel. The soundboard and the commercial is all desktop audio, which is all one channel. So when I mute that commercial and I forget to unmute it, you don't hear the sound effects, which I've been hitting here for like the last half hour for no reason. The view count is up. I think it's pretty normal, Timothy. What are you saying? You don't like the sound effects? Is that your sneaky way of getting a jab in? Folks, we got about 200 people watching. Okay, I believe you. Connor Wong is going to lead it off for the Red Sox in the bottom of the 5th. Top of the order after that. Oh, you love them, do you? You want a refund. Folks, you missed all of the...
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
And all the...
Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
And all the...
Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
And all the
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, 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 no. It's bacon!
I mean, you missed it all. I mean, there were times where I'm even like, all right, it's time for a bugle. And I hit it, but nobody heard it. And nobody was like, well, I don't hear a bugle, BW. Where is it? Whoa, this guy's got about 500 gallons of lemonade on his head. Be careful walking down those steps. 1-0 the count on Wong. Sugano out on the mound still here in the fifth. He's on 71 pitches after this one is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Connor Wong has a hit tonight in his only other at-bat. Sugano misses the outside corner at the knees. 2-1. Wong has scored the only run of the night so far for Boston. The 2-1 pitch. Hit back toward Sugano. He's got himself an easy play over to first. 1 down in the fifth. We are seeing right now another really solid outing from an Orioles starting pitcher. We've been on quite the run here in the last 10 days or so. In fact, of the last 3 games that we've lost, we've only lost by 1 run. We've been playing pretty good baseball, folks. What do you want me to tell you? Here's Roman Anthony. He takes low for ball 1. Anthony is 1 for 2. And folks, he doesn't look Roman to me. There's a called strike. 1-1 the count. I got to be honest. Doesn't really have the jawline. I would say more, I don't know, Hungarian. Strike 2 on the outside edge. The run is unearned, George. Right, because you can't assume the double play. And yeah. Had another But any run that might have come in after that one unearned run still would have been an earned run. But yeah, Sugano, no earned runs through 4 1/3 right now. Here's a foul at the plate. It's still a ball and 2 strikes on Anthony. Beeve W. On Point is all about the wordplay. It's good. It's good. It's good exercise for the brain to come up with puns and what have you. On Point's brain has been working overtime ever since Beavers has shown up. Keep it coming, On Point. I'm down. I'm down with the puns. 2-2 pitch, hit in the air to center field. Cowser is heading over toward the monster and will make the catch on the track. 2 down. Crowd gave some noise off the swing, but as you could tell by my reaction, I didn't think that ball was too much of a threat. Sugano rocking a 2.31 ERA in his last 4 starts. He went through a rough patch there in the months of June and July, or I guess June and early July. But since about halfway through July up till now, he's gotten back on track. Got that ERA now down to almost a 4 flat ERA. Where's it at? What am I talking about? It's under. We're now at 3.98 right now. So he's got that ERA now under 4. 1-1 to Bregman. Tapped foul at the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There was a lot of speculation that Sugano was tipping his pitches, that the league had figured him out, and that's why he went through that stretch of just getting hit really hard. But whatever it was, it appears that they fixed it. The 1-2 pitch to Bregman, that's a chopper, but it goes behind the plate, foul ball. BW, how come the Red Sox and Cubs, I think you mean sign their young talent to long-term contracts, but the Cheapo, Angelos, and now Rubenstein families way too frugal? Well, I think the jury is still out on Rubenstein. Let's give him a little bit more time. It would have been a smart move, I think, with the way this season has gone, for the ownership to be like, you know what? What can we do to get the fans from being so upset and rightfully upset about how this season's gone? Well, one way you could do that, David, is to lock a player up. Bregman lifts one high in the air. This is another ball head toward Cowser. He's going to make the catch nearly in the exact same spot as the last out. Folks, hey!
The perfect blend of flavor and heat. Frank's Red Hot.
Don't take a screenshot of that. All right. 6th inning coming up. 3-1 Orioles. Yeah, especially because they're having a down year. Exactly. Like, what better way? Bruh. What better way to, win back the hearts of fans and give them something to feel positive about for the future than to lock some players up? And right now, nobody makes more sense to lock up than Trevor Rogers. We need pitching. We know we need it. And it's a situation where he's kind of just blossomed out of nowhere. If you do it quickly, it won't have to cost us an arm and a leg. Please lock that dude up. No long-term contracts handed out, but the Orioles don't mind switching up the season ticket holder packages, making folks buy ticket plans for more games than before. Yeah, I'm not even going to get into it. They're putting in some like Starbucks hangout place in the middle of behind home plate. Whatever that is. I guess they're dumping a lot of money in a brand new fancy looking scoreboard out in right center field. Honestly, I wouldn't mind just a kid holding up a manual number to represent the run on the board and invest that money toward some players to stick around versus a brand new. I don't care about the look of a scoreboard. Does anybody else? If we had the old Jumbotron from Memorial Stadium out there, I would not care. I will sit there and watch my highlights on a 144p looking screen. I don't care. 1-1 pitch to Carlson is low and in. 2 balls and a strike. There's Sammy Basayo hanging out in the dugout. Hey, maybe we'll see him pinch hit tonight. 3-1 the count on Carlson, leading off the top of the 6th.
Dylan, your son?
He'll be followed by Alex Jackson and then the top of the order. That ball's lifted high in the air. Not very far. Over by the tarp in foul ground, first base side. The catch is made by Toro, one away. Man, everybody mentions me without the actual @ mention. You guys should feel lucky that I'm catching the messages I do. I talked to a fan who got an email that his seats he's had for over 15 years are going to be removed to make room for improvements. Are those seats that are up in that upper deck in left field? Whereabouts are those seats? Alex Jackson grounds one away. It is 0-1. Billy, you're in the BirdWatcher community. Of course, we've all noticed how good the pitching has been lately. We're bird watchers. That's what we do. We watch. We know. How you doing, Billy? 0-1 pitch to Jackson is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alex Jackson. 0 for 2 at the plate tonight. That one's hit out toward right at Anthony. He makes the catch, 2 down. Noda got sent back down to AAA, Carl, but I was happy to find out that we do have an option to send him down. We didn't have to cut him. So that's good depth to have for the team. Another pitching change for Boston. Another lefty coming on to replace the righty Weissert. Second lefty reliever of the night. Steven Matz is coming on. Veteran. He's got to be 35 or older at this point, right? How old is he? He's 34. I'm sorry, Steven. I didn't mean to make you older than you really were. I was off by a year. I'm sorry. We have a pitching change. Folks, 2 down in the top of the second. Base is empty. Jackson Holliday due up. Top of the order for Baltimore. Hence the move to the lefty. I forgot where he said his seats were, but he's pissed that if he wants to buy his season tickets that he has to pick different seats and buy a larger package. Yeah, that's... And all that happening in a season where, you know, we didn't exactly get the product we were promised on the field. But hey, here's 18 different hat giveaways in the season to make up for everything else. Right, folks? What would you rather have, folks? 18 different kinds of cheap hats with some, like, sponsor logo that makes it embarrassing to wear anyway on your head? Or the first pennant in 43 years? What would you rather have? Let me know. Should I make a poll? Let's make a poll. Let's find out what people want. What means more to you as an O's fan? 18 free hat giveaways a season, or a frickin' pennant? There. Let's see how that poll does. All right, Jackson Holliday, first pitch is a strike. Oh, that one got Holliday on the elbow. He looks fine. He's ready to take his base. We've got a base runner with 2 down. Matz hits Holliday around his front elbow. And, yeah. You know what, Jackson? I can't believe I'm saying this. Steal a base. Try to steal a base. This is the right time to try it again. What's the umpire talking about? This is the right time to try to steal a base. The chances of Vasquez hitting a extra base hit are very slim. If you get Holliday to second, then all you need is a single. Much better chance for that. Still slim, but much better. Keegan Aiken is up in the pen. Swing and a miss. It's already 0-2 on Vasquez. So any thoughts of Holliday stealing are fading away quickly. They must really have put the kibosh on him stealing bases. Check swing up and in on Vasquez. He lays off the count 1-2. 2 down, Holliday at first. That ball is off the end of the bat. It's served out toward left. It'll hang up there and plenty of time for the final out. Yoshida makes the catch. Vasquez flies out. The Orioles have left 8 men on base through the first 6 innings. Shut up. Shut up. Sorry. All right. Oh, boy. Folks, we are 4 subscribers away from 3280. Let's at least get that number flipped to 3280 tonight, please. If you're watching and you have yet to subscribe, I need everybody in the Charm City chat to help me convince these folks to get on board. Folks, I looked at the stats. The majority of watch time on this channel, which, by the way, last 28-day cycle, 10,000 hours of watch time collectively. 10,000 hours of collective watch time on this channel. That's healthy. Here's the thing. More than 50% of that watch time is being watched by those who have yet to subscribe. So I know you're out there. I know you're out there. What can I do to convince you to simply help this channel grow? If you're watching already, if you'd like the channel to stick around, your best chance of doing it is to join up. And again, there really is nothing that you're committing to. There's no drawback to this, is what I mean to say. And if you feel like there is at some point, feel free to unsubscribe. I don't know how else to logically break this down. I want to make it fun. I want to be able to convince you in a way that's fun to subscribe, but I don't know what else to really tell you. I really don't know. We are all subscribed now. Ramdog, you are, but again, half the watch time is from people who aren't. So there's a lot of people watching that aren't subscribed. I'd like to appeal to them. Jaron Duran is on. Keegan Aiken is on. And here's a ground ball up the middle. Gunnar playing near the second base bag. He's got it. Over to first in time. 1 away. So Sugano's night will end with 5 innings. He is in line for a victory. It would be his 11th of the season. Aiken on in relief. He gets the first out on 2 pitches. Here's Trevor's story. Yes, folks, if you're typing in my chat, I know you're subscribed. You can't type in the chat without being subscribed, but thanks, Isaac. Here's a ball hit out toward right. It'll be caught out there by Beavers, 2 down. 3 pitches, 2 outs for Aiken. He must have a late dinner date. Doesn't want to be late. All right. Hey, thank you for subscribing, Lauren. Forgive me if I butchered the name, but welcome in. I did unmute the soundboard. I did. It's the newest thing I've got to keep an eye on now. Oh, you don't have to thank me for the entertainment. Thank you for enjoying it. It's a mutually beneficial situation. Masataka Yoshida. Did I butcher his name? He has a count of 1 ball and 1 strike right now. Base is empty, 2 down for Boston, bottom of the 6th. Pitch is low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Oof. I've yet to go over the out-of-town scores. They are scrolling by near the top of your screen throughout the broadcast, but here's a ground ball to first. Mayo, Aiken's got to hurry to cover the bag. He does. It is a 3-1 put out on the ground ball. Oh, my God. Stop. Now unmuting. Hey, I'm loving the poll, folks. 40% of you would rather have 18 free hats a season than win a pennant. I knew that poll would be very... It's just like every other poll, folks. It's so accurate. It's so honest and truthful of how people really feel. Folks, aren't polls so reliable and important? I'm so happy we depend on them for information as much as we do. Drink a booze. All right. Drink a booze. Thank you, Froggy. All right. Hey, I guess I ended the... I didn't mean to end the poll, but I just did. Still, the majority of you would rather have a friggin' pennant. And for some reason, there's 1% missing. 1% of you said, I don't care. I can't decide. It's too close. 18 hats or a pennant? That's a tough choice. Leave me alone. Wait, we're not at the bottom of the 7th, are we? Okay, top of the 7th. Gunnar Henderson is set to lead it off, and he looks at a first pitch strike.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Mountie and Cowser to follow. We're in the top of the 7th inning. The Orioles ahead 3-1, looking to sweep this mini 2-game series at Fenway. That's a called strike 2 to Gunnar. No worries, Froggy. Appreciate it. I don't think I'll be creating another poll tonight. I don't have a question to ask. Here's a swing and a miss. Gunnar goes down on 3 pitches. Steven Matz disposes of Gunnar quickly and quietly. 1 away. Ryan Mountcastle has been swinging a hot bat. He is up here right now.
Okay, mount up.
1 for 3 tonight. He takes a first pitch strike. 259 average at the moment, 4 homers, 20 RBI. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. $18 pennants? If I were alive for 18 more years, I would more than happily take it. That pitch gets away. Nobody on base. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Mountcastle. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 Orioles in the top of the 7th. Off day tomorrow, folks. A Wednesday planned off day in the schedule in the middle of the season. You don't see that often. It's strange. 2-game series, off day, and then back-to-back 4-game series. Swing and a miss. Mountcastle gets busted up and in on a 95-mile-an-hour sinker from Matz. 2 away in the top of the 7th. Way behind that pitch. Can I do an impression of George Clooney? Can I just ask Hutchins, like, where do these thoughts come from? What inspired you to ask me that now? Like, what was the connection? What inspired this question? I have to know. Colton Cowser, ground ball to second. A spin and a throw over there, and Cowser will be retired. Folks, I'm going to wait for an answer to that question coming up. But right now, it is 7th inning stretch time at Fenway Park, which tonight is our yard. Hopefully for the 2nd night in a row. So we're going to follow a tradition around here. Head into the kitchen. turn on the stovetop and throw some cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
All right. Baltimore looking to win for the 8th time in 12 games. Looking to take a 3rd straight series against a playoff-bound team, at least right now. 2 out of 3 against the Mariners, 2 out of 3 against Houston, and looking to take 2 out of 2 from Boston. We've got more of Houston and Boston coming up for another week of games. We're playing spoilers, and so far we're doing a damn good job of it, folks. All right. Hey, let's take a look at that subscriber count. 3279. Folks, the next subscriber to come on board, we'll move that sub count up there in the opposite corner of the screen to 3280. Do I hear one new subscriber to move that marker one time tonight? For the love of all that's holy, get in. And at least you'll have the power to move that number up. All right, one more will do it. Keegan Aiken is still on the mound to begin the top of the 7th. It took 7 pitches to finish up the 6th. Romy Gonzalez at the plate. He is 2 for 2 tonight with a pair of singles. And we just hit 3280 like that, folks. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
2 righties up in the Red Sox pen, Garrett Whitlock and Jordan Hicks. The count 1-1 now on Romy Gonzalez. Keep that number going, folks. 3,300. We're 2/3 of the way to 5,000. 3,300 is a big deal. Here is a catch made out there by Beavers in right field for the first out here in the 7th. Gonzalez flies out. He's 2 for 3. Nathaniel Lowe up next. He's 0 for 2 so far. I don't know. I don't know. Is English your first language? I'm just curious. Owen won the count on Lowe. That one is on the outside corner. What's the call, ump? You're calling that a ball? It's a strike all day. Come on, Blue.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
Here's a ball fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Lowe. Yeah, I think it's time to grab the bee bag. Hold that ump's legs down. Hold him down.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes!
Now your eyes. Yeah, maybe your eyes will improve after getting stung. Your vision can't be any worse. 1-2 the count on Nathaniel Lowe. Oh, my eyes. To an umpire, the eyes are about as useful as the appendix. Here's a tapper back to Aiken. He will underhand flip it to first. 2 away. Folks, 2 down in the 7th. I got you, Mr. Hyde. I got you. But if I do it really well, somebody's got to send a super chat. Here's Abraham Toro. Give me a sec to try to get ready. First pitch strike on a backdoor slider from Aiken. 0-1 on Toro. He's 0 for 2. Bases empty, 2 down, bottom of the 7th. Orioles ahead 3-1. That's the first time I've seen Hutchins write something that relates to something somebody else said. Somebody wants an impression, and now Hutchins wants one too. Okay. Everybody's a fan of Taxi, apparently. Here's a called strike, 1-2 the count. But my Judd Hirsch impression is not coming from Taxi. No, no, no. I got a much easier impression. Here's a ground ball to short. Gunner backhand, straightens up, throws to first. In time, the inning is over. 7 innings in the books. The Orioles with a 3-1 lead. Keegan Aiken, shut up. Shut up. I'm talking here. Keegan Aiken gets through the 7th. We go to the 8th. We lead it 3-1. Take that hot sauce and pour it in your eyeball. Okay? All right. Judd Hirsch. You want Judd Hirsch? What was that place? That place back in the 50s. What was it called? Area 51. Yeah, Area 51. You knew then. And you did nothing. You'd all be dead if it wasn't for my son David. You'd all be dead if it wasn't for my son David. You knew then. And you did nothing. You government. You knew then. Area 51, Area 51. You knew. Nothing? Crickets? Wow. Tough audience. I'll be back. I got to recover. We know what movie that's from, right, Charm City Chat? I mean, the movie only made like $300 million at the box office. Okay, thank you, Bobo. I am still living in some version of a reality. You'd all be dead if it wasn't for my son David. Mr. Hyde says not bad. It was a if it was really good, would that have been a $10 super chat? For $5, not bad. Thank you, Mr. Hyde. All right. We are coming up on 150 likes, folks. Less than 10 will get us there. Jordan Hicks is on the pitch. Kobe Mayo at the plate. He looks at a first pitch strike. Get it all on there, Kobe. Just get it all on there, Kobe. Hey, where did I come from? That slider's outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, folks, hit the like button on Mr. Hyde's super chat. Let him know that the support means something around here. Hicks from the belt, the 1-1. Oh my, Mayo chased a sweeper that was about 3 feet outside. Holy cow. Erase that moment from your memory, Mr. Mayo. Cade Stroud is up in the Oriole bullpen. Right-hander. The 1-2. Oh, he tried to check a swing, appeal. He did check it. Mayo's still alive. 2-2. How about a bugle? Whoops. There we go. I remembered to unmute it this time. 2-2 to Mayo. Hit on the ground. A big hop to third. And a low throw. It bounces to first. It is handled over there by Toro. Nice play by Toro to handle this throw. Mayo is retired. Why are we seeing Basayo highlights? Is Basayo going to pinch hit here? Is Basayo coming up to pinch hit? Why would he? Beavers is due up. We're just seeing Basayo highlights for no reason. Yeah, he's not coming up. Beavers is up next.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
He takes low, ball 1. Beavers 0 for 3 tonight. So that average, which was well over 300 to start the night, now at 286. That batting average fluctuates when you're just getting started. A little bit low to Beavers, count 2-0.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Make it 3-0 on Beavers. That is a strike right down Broadway for a 3-1 count. All right, hitters count. Beavers looking for his first big league home run. Hicks asks for time himself, and I think he wants the catcher to come out to talk to him about something. He wants the umpire to come out as well. What's this about? He wants all the umpires. What's going on? Somebody's going to have to explain to me what this is about. This looks like a strange situation that I can't make out just by looking at everybody standing around the pitching mound. The umpires seem to be staring off toward an area. Okay, so it's those flashing lights. I knew it had to be something in the stands. There's a strobe light going off on multiple levels of the ballpark. Just a flashing set of strobe lights. I mean, more than I can count. And why are they going off like that? And Jordan Hicks appears to be the one to file the complaint. Why are those doing that? That is annoying as hell. We are currently experiencing an alarm. Okay, oh, so those are alarms. Okay. That makes a little more sense. Okay. Gotcha, guys. Okay. Gotcha. All right, so that went off, and we got to wait for it to turn off until we get started again, because it is a distraction, to say the least. We have a 3-1 count right now on Beavers, and we are in a delay. Could be a minute. I'm going to go get a lucky. That's what I'm going to do. Seems like the best time to maybe get up and stretch, and yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see how long this takes. I'll be right back.
Boy, Harry, you're as...
Oh, I didn't want that one. I didn't want that one. There we go.
There's the 1-2. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And that one gets away from Jazz. Another run is in. More bad defense from the Yankees. It's 7-0. Jazz couldn't handle the throw coming in from the outfield. And just like that, it is a 7-0 ball game. I just fucking take the whole team off the field, man. Take the whole team off the field. Take the whole team off the field. Take them all. Get them all fucking out of here. I'm so done. I can't even look at this anymore, man. I can't look at this shit anymore. This is pathetic. This is truly disgusting. This is disgusting. Stick a fork in the Yankees. They're done, baby. Stick a fork in them. That was the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field and deep. And the Mets have taken the lead. Fuck this team.
Wow. Potty mouth. Jeez. Folks, please do not use that kind of language in the Charm City chat. We are way too charming for such lewd. By the way, we are underway in the first pitch as the action resumes as ball 4 to Dylan Beavers. So we are back underway. Beavers had a 3-1 count, and now he is standing at first base with Dylan Carlson coming up.
I'm walking here.
There is some smoke in the stadium, so apparently there was some kind of a fire issue. Maybe one of those griddles that they have over there got a little too hot. A little grease fire, perhaps? Serving up some kielbasa's or whatever. Here's a pitch low and in. Carlson has to dance out of the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. They hot boxing in the luxury suites. Pitch is fouled back. 1-2 on Carlson. Smoking that kush. I don't think I've heard the word kush in like 20 years. Back when I had my subscription to High Times. 1-2 to Carlson's in the dirt. 2-2. Runner at first, 1 out. The Orioles ahead 3-1 in the top of the 8th inning. Here is the 2-2. Pops straight up. And it's now going to curl back into the crowd. A foul ball. Let's see. Is this scoreboard up? 2-2 the count still on Carlson. As the screen says Beavers, I guess it's just catching up. That is a called strike 3 to Carlson at the bottom of the zone for the second out of the inning. Scoreboard is just catching up, folks. There it goes. 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Alex Jackson is 0 for 3. Well, the Orioles, if they don't do anything here, will have the top of the order up in the 9th for a chance to, hopefully, still with the lead, get some insurance. Check on the runner Beavers. This wouldn't be a bad... Well, no, I don't want him to run because I want Jackson... I don't want to set up a situation where Alex Jackson leads off the next inning. I don't know how good of a base stealer Beavers is. I just know as a team we're not doing so well in that department. And I'd rather make sure Holiday's leading off than risk the out and have Alex Jackson up. There's a broken bat and a little nubber to third base. The throw will be over to first in time. That's the second or third shattered bat of the night. And that is a lethal weapon right there. Carefully throw that away. Oh, shut up. Yeah, shake your body. Shake it off a cliff. Yeah, keep shaking. Keep shaking. Come on, Charo. I just made a Charo reference, which, I guess isn't a terrible choice. I have seen the demographics of the people who watch my channel. And did you know, folks, that over 50% of my audience is aged 55 and up? We're a bunch of old farts over here, and we like it that way. I don't know. I don't know if they used the word booty for butt back then. That song's like from the late 50s, isn't it? Are you talking about Shake Your Booty like KC and the Sunshine Band? Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Come on now. Oh, we got people of all ages here. That's good to see. That's good to see. Edward's turning 69 next Wednesday, folks. More sexual innuendos to be made next week. Remind us about that, Edward. 69, dude. It's awesome. No, congratulations, Edward. Happy birthday. Early. Connor Wong at the plate. 9-1-2 batters due up. Cade Stroud is on the mound here in the bottom of the 8th. Wong takes a first pitch strike. The 0-1 check swing. Did he go? Home plate umpire says he did. No need to appeal. 0-2. Folks, you only get to turn 69 once. To Wong. That ball's hit into right field. Man, on an 0-2 pitch, a sweeper at the top of the zone breaking away, and Wong got up there, the number 9 batter, and hit it into the opposite field. That sucks. Now you got the tying run coming up. There's nobody out. Top of the order. We needed that first out, especially with an 0-2 count. Here is Roman Anthony. Cross your fingers, folks. First pitch is off the plate by an inch or two, ball 1. Stroud has put up some pretty good numbers out of this collection of relievers we've seen in the past month, ever since the fire sale at the end of July. But this is a big, high-pressure spot here. Crowd is making noise. That ball is hit, and it's through the left side. It's another single. And the Red Sox have the tying runs on and nobody out. And now the crowd is shifting the momentum toward Boston. They sense trouble for us. We got to block that out and get to work. We have the ability to we have the ability to absorb one run in the inning. If they get one in, we can hang. But that's it. Alex Bregman is up with 2 on and nobody out. Alex Jackson is talking with Cade Stroud right now. Rico Garcia, a right-hander, is up, and he's getting up so fast that he didn't have time to put his hat on. Somebody just handed it to him. So this could be Stroud's final batter if he doesn't get him. It appears Mansolino's not going to wait any longer than the 3-batter minimum if Stroud can't figure it out right now. Meanwhile, the the Red Sox have Aroldis Chapman up in their pen. Crowd is making a lot of noise here. First pitch coming to Bregman is inside. It looked like it might have hit him. It sucks either way. Both runners are going to advance on the wild pitch. Good grief. This game is unraveling quickly. The tying runs are now in scoring position. They get moved up. And we are in trouble. 1-0 the count on Bregman. Crowd is frenzied right now. That pitch is way outside. It's 2-0. Cage Stroud does not look good out here right now. We're going to need somebody else into this ball game. The 2-0 to Bregman. High, 3-0. You have to hand it to the Boston fans. They've patiently been watching this team after losing last night. Only one run across. As soon as they sense trouble, they have not stopped making noise. 3-0 pitch is ball 4. Bases loaded, nobody out. And here comes Mansolino. He's going to go to Rico Garcia. We just need to try to make this one out at a time. Hopefully Rico Garcia has got the mentality for a situation like this. Yes, the bases are loaded, nobody out, and Boston could quickly put this game back on their side. But if you get that first out, and if that runner at third comes in, but you keep those other runners where they are, i.e. a sac fly or a ground ball or something, or even get a double play ball. A run comes in, you got 2 out, you still got a 1-run lead. There's ways to get out of this inning still with a lead. Oh, come on, Rico. Bruce, I mean, honestly, Stroud's numbers, take a look at our bullpen. Take a look at how much we've used the guys that you probably would have rather seen. You know me. If there was something terribly wrong about going to Stroud for the 8th inning, I would have been all over it. But who did you have that you wanted, Bruce? Because honestly, Dietrich Enns again. I think we wanted a right-hander. I don't think Enns is available tonight. I don't think anybody wants to see Cano. What else? I mean, Grant Wolfram. What do you want? Corbin Martin? Who did you want? Bruce? I have to be curious. Okay. Rico Suave. That's who we need right now. Rico Suave. Come on, Garcia. Help us out. Jaron Duran, the batter. Bases loaded, nobody out. The first pitch is a strike. All right. Good location. Needed that first pitch. Oh and 1 to Duran. Swing and a miss. A changeup. He was out in front. It's 0 and 2. Hang on to your hats. Keep it on the infield or strike him out. What do you got in the arsenal, Rico? We need your best. 0 and 2 on Duran. Bases loaded, nobody out. The pitch. Swing and a miss! Sit down, Duran! Sit down! 1 away!
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Big first out. Here's Trevor Story. Double play within the inning. A sac fly gets a run in, but then there'd be 2 down and a chance to still get out with the lead. Pitch. Bottom of the zone. Come on, Blue. Come on.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
Want to know on Story. Pitch. Reached for. Fouled off to the right. Well, it could be in play. Sticking out his glove is Mayo. It's out of reach as he crashes into the tarp over there on the first base side. Nearly within reach. Would have been interesting if he'd made the catch. His momentum taking him away from home plate, and would have been tough to set his feet. Somebody might have tried to tag up and score from third. I don't know who's at third. Right? I think it's Connor Wong at third. Should be. Bases loaded, 1 out, and the 1-1 pitch to Story. Swing and a miss on the slider, a filthy one. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Come on, folks. Who wants out number 2? Who wants out number 2? 1 ball, 2 strikes. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss! Swing and a miss! Back-to-back strikeouts from Garcia with the bases loaded.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Here is Yoshida. He takes a changeup low for ball 1. 1 more out to go, Rico. 1 more out to go. And careful with Yoshida. He might be picky up there. Don't get cute. Trust your stuff. Get this final out. 1-0 to Yoshida. Right in there with the heater. Yoshida took it. He is trying to work a count. He wants to put the pressure on the hitter, on the batter, or on the pitcher. So keep throwing strikes. Trust your stuff. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch. Oh, it's low. 2-1. He's not going to chase. I can see it, Rico. He is hoping for you to walk somebody in. He doesn't want to swing the bat. 2-1 on Yoshida. You cannot get it to a 3-ball count. Come on. Swing and a miss. A perfect changeup at the bottom of the zone. 1 more strike, and the Orioles escape the most difficult situation one can. Bases loaded, nobody out. They are 1 strike away from getting out of this. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Garcia strikes out the side. He puts out the Flames. It's still 3-1 Baltimore. We are going to the 9th.
The perfect blend of flavor and heat. Frank's recipe.
Hey, don't stop that music. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line. Rock your body in time. Oh! Jump in the line. Rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line. Shake, 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 senora. Shake your body line. Shake, 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 senora. Shake it all the time. Up, 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 senora. Work your body line. Shake, 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 senora. Shake it all the time. Jump in the line. Rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you. How you doing? That was awesome. That was awesome. Come on. If you're feeling good, send a super chat. Come on. Throw in a tip. BW just called one of the best damn innings you ever saw. Let's go. The hat wants in on this. Come on now. Yeah, buddy. All right. Rico Garcia. Rico Suave. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Comes into the ball game and strikes out all three guys. Nothing. 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 No soup for you. No soup for you. Oh, Rico. Ale balela. Rico. Ale balela. Suave. Ale balela. Rico. Ale balela. Suave. Hey, we've got super chats. Thanks so much. The pandering worked. Brennan Bernardino is on, a lefty for Boston. Holiday at the plate. He looks at a first pitch strike. We've got Danjo with a $5 super chat. Thanks, Danjo. And MG PP2NM. Here's a comebacker to Bernardino. Underhand flipped to first. Holiday retired, one away in the top of the ninth. Okay, I believe you. Thank you, MG. Folks, hit the like button on those super chats. Let them know that you appreciate the support for this channel. Again, folks, notice the lack of, sports betting ads and all that other junk. This is a grassroots community. Ground ball by Vasquez to third. And he will be thrown out by Bregman. 2 down in the ninth. We've got a 2-run lead, and it looks like we're not going to be adding on. Yeremiel Geraldo is up in the pen. That is our closer for tonight. And again, folks, if you're wondering why the hell, well, we know why. Does Rico have it in him to keep going? Gunnar Henderson looks at a called strike. I don't know if I want to see Rico. Look at him. He's sitting in the dugout looking like he's ready to pitch. 0-2 on Gunnar. 2 down, nobody on.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Folks, we got well over 200 people watching right now. Here's a tapper back to Bernardino. He fumbles with it a little bit, but plenty of time to recover, and Gunnar is retired. We are going to the bottom of the ninth. Folks, it's my last chance to plead to the audience. Help out the channel. There's many ways to do it. First, with the like count. We've got over 200 people here, which means we can get the likes up to 200. If you're watching right now, oh my God, shut up. If you're watching right now, I can still hear it. Please hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen if you haven't done so already, and we can get those likes up to 200 tonight. That would be fantastic. Also, subscribe. We are closing in on 3,300 subscribers. 6 more tonight gets us to 3,290. Again, if you didn't know, this subscriber count only moves every 10 new subscribers. So if you're subscribed and you're like, why don't I see the number change, BW? It's going to change. We just need 6 more to get it up to 3,290, folks. Once again, make it 5 more. We've got subscribers, folks. Come on, let's go on a sub run. This has been a tough season for Baltimore, but your boy BW here says, I don't care. I'm here for every ball game. I live 12 time zones away from the U.S. East Coast. I get up and call every game start to finish at all hours of the night and morning and whatever. So if you want to be a part of a channel that is dedicated to Orioles baseball 100%, you can't do better. You can't do better than this one right here, folks. I can say that with confidence. I'm not bragging. You can't do better. It's a good place to be. And this is only the second season of the channel. And considering how this season has gone, I'm just looking forward for the future to be a part of the eventual comeback of this franchise. 43 years waiting since our last pennant. That's what this channel is here for the most, to document the moment we get back to the promised land. We need to get there, folks. It's our turn. 2026, all right? We got 36 games after tonight to watch this team try and get themselves back into a good spot for next season. And Kyle Bradish is, by the way, we got to check in on Bradish. He made a start tonight for Norfolk. Anyway, Romy Gonzalez is at the plate to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Geraldo on the mound. The count is a ball and a strike. Gonzalez is 2 for 3 tonight. And yeah, I totally forgot to check in on the Norfolk Tides. Kyle Bradish making what should be his final rehab start, which would put him on line to possibly make his Oriole debut this season this weekend against the Astros. If not, maybe game 1 against Boston next Monday. Romy Gonzalez has a count of 3-1 leading off the bottom of the ninth. We still got work to do here. 3 more outs with a 2-run lead, trying to win both games here in Boston. Pitch is low for ball 4. That is not what we wanted to see. A leadoff walk in the bottom of the ninth to bring up the tying run just like that. Folks, hold your breath. Hold your breath. I am trying to get a peek on the Kyle Bradish game to see if I can get you the info on what he did tonight. I think the game was, it got postponed. That ball's hit to right field and deep. That ball is going to go. Just like that, Geraldo gives up the lead. It's a 2-run homer, tie ball game. Good grief. Nathaniel Lowe. It's a 2-run bomb to right. His 17th of the season, 424 feet. And we got a tie ball game here in the bottom of the ninth. Still nobody out. I know, folks. I know. That hurt. That definitely hurt. How many pitches was Garcia on? If it was like 15 or less, then I have to ask questions. 12. He only threw 12 pitches to get 3 strikeouts. I don't know what to tell you. Here's Abraham Toro. He is 0 for 3. Crowd now. Look at these goofy fans behind home plate. Suddenly, Boston fans have got their swagger back. You guys have been sitting there like just crying in your own feces for the first 8 innings, and now you guys are gonna flex. Really, you're flexing now? Okay. 1-1 the count on Toro. Make it 2-1. Oh boy. Pitch. Bounces in there 3-1. Geraldo having trouble. You know Tony doesn't have money on Boston. Would you stop? Full count on Toro. If you want to be upset that they didn't put Garcia out there, that's fine. But let's leave the nonsense. Come on. You know that's nonsense. I'm not a fan of Mansolino, but that's ridiculous. Here's a swing and a miss. Toro strikes out, 1 away in the 9th. All right, number 9 batter coming up for Boston. Now we got to look ahead if we can get out of this inning and see who the ghost runner is going to be for us if this goes extras. Looks like it's Gunnar. Gunnar should be the ghost runner if we can get this to the 10th. That's pretty good. Gunnar at second with Mountcastle, Cowser, and Mayo due up. Connor Wong at the plate. He's got an 0-1 count. And that pitch is upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. That looks like a splitter grip there by Geraldo. Swung on a miss, a changeup in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Roman Anthony is on deck. Time for Ghost Beavers. Oh boy. The 1-2 to Wong. Swing and a miss. He chased one in the dirt. That ball nearly bounced off the plate. 2 away. So Geraldo gave up, unfortunately, a walk and then a 2-run game-tying homer, but now it's back-to-back strikeouts. Why couldn't we start with the back-to-back strikeouts? Oh, boy. It looks like Aroldis Chapman is going to come into the game, by the way, in the top of the 10th. Roman Anthony swings and misses at the changeup. Suddenly, Geraldo's figured it out. And those 2 goofy dudes sitting right behind home plate, their backs sitting on their butts. Boy, you can tell they're obnoxious just looking at them from here. 1-1 on Anthony. Pitch. Laid off a low pitch. 2-1 the count. I don't think Adley's available, Bruce, but Basayo is still a pinch hitting option. 2-1. That's outside. 3 balls and a strike. The crowd has done their part. Very vocal here in the late innings. The 3-1. Ball 4. Oh, I'm sure it's going to be the first question that's asked no matter what the outcome of this game is in Mansolino's post-game press conference. Why not go to Garcia for another inning after he struck out the side on 12 pitches? Why not stick with him? I'm sure that'll be a question, and I'm sure we'll get a very diplomatic and soulless response to that question. None of us will be satisfied with the answer. But it will be an answer that will allow everybody to just move on. I mean, isn't that how it works? Alex Bregman is up next. Drew French is out to talk to Geraldo, and he's got a lot to say. I don't think I've ever seen French yap as much as he's yapping right now. And until the umpire comes out to break it up, he's going to keep on talking. All right. Looks like a pinch runner coming in here at first base for Roman Anthony. I thought Anthony had decent speed. Or is that Anthony just coming back to first from some... I guess there's no pinch runner. Sorry. All right, first pitch to Bregman is low for ball one. 2 down in the bottom of the ninth. The Red Sox have already tied it up with a 2-run homer from Nathaniel Lowe. Orioles just now trying to get it to extras. Bregman at the plate. He's 0 for 3. Geraldo turns and throws to first. The ball not caught, but it's right there at the feet of Kobe Mayo next to the body of Anthony, who is still in the game. I thought they were bringing on a pinch runner. Couldn't figure out why. I thought he was supposed to be quick. I guess he had just walked over by the dugout for some reason. 1-0 the count on Bregman. Come on, let's get to the 10th. Pitch. Up and in, 2-0. 2-0. I don't know if the Orioles have somebody else in the bullpen that they might want to get up right now. But the lefty Duran is on deck, and it's now 3-0 to Bregman. 3-0 to Bregman, Duran on deck. A walk to Bregman would push the winning run to second. But you don't want to give in to a guy like this on 3-0. That is over the plate, but apparently an inch low, if that. That ball catches the zone according to the robo-ump. But we don't get it, and that is ball 4. Hell of a time to get squeezed by the ump. Not saying that with a 3-1 count that the outcome would have been any better, but it would be nice to have gotten that strike call. Jarren Duran is up. First and second. 2 down in the bottom of the ninth. 7th batter to hit in the inning. And he takes low for ball 1. 3 walks in the ninth. You combine that with 1 home run swing, and that's how you blow a lead late. The 1-0 to Duran. Low. God, it's 2-0. All right. Come on. Come on, Geraldo. You didn't want to pitch to Bregman. You got to give something here. 2-0. There's a strike. "28 pitches from Geraldo since coming into the ball game. The 2-1 outside. Trevor Story would be next, but the only way he comes up is if you walk Duran. Just about any other outcome. And we're not going to get that call either? Come on, Blue! Why are you squeezing us? Tony, chirp about it, man. You don't have any emotion after that? I'm not saying Geraldo is showing good command here like he deserves to get the calls, but he hasn't gotten any call like that go his way, only against him. How about you stick up for your pitcher there, Tony? Well, needless to say, the crowd here is on their feet. Bases loaded, 2 down, bottom of the ninth in a tie ball game. Trevor Story will be up to hit. Umpire out to break it up. The mound meeting, that is. I have not seen any shot of the Oriole bullpen to see if anybody else might want to come in for Geraldo, but if there's nobody ready now, then this is it. It's all or nothing. 2 down, bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth tie ball game. Either you get Story and we go extras, or you don't and Boston wins. How badly do you want to keep playing, Baltimore? We need to get Story out. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Excuse me. Good changeup. Started at the bottom of the zone and then dipped. Story chased it. It's 0-1. Mix it up, Geraldo. What do you got? Comes back with another changeup. This one's lower, and Story lays off. 1-1 the count. This game has been stretched to the limit. 1-1 the Story. Lays off a pitch an inch inside, ball 2. And if we're not going to get a pitch on the corner, we're not going to get it an inch or 2 off. I mean, this ump is not doing us any favors. 2-1 the Story. And on the ground, third base, over to second for the force. We got it. We go to extras. It ain't over yet. It is not over yet. All right. Hey, everybody. I've got some not too good news. The Norfolk Tides got rained out tonight, so Kyle Bradish's rehab start is going to have to be pushed back till tomorrow, which is going to push his inevitable return to the team, the big club, another day. So maybe we don't see Bradish until the Boston series at home next week. Like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, something like that. Aroldis Chapman, the veteran left-hander, closer, specialist for a long time. Gunnar Henderson is the ghost runner at second base. Ryan Mountcastle, the batter. We need a quality AB here. We need to know how to play with ghost runners. First pitch from Chapman is in there, a strike. Not going to be easy when Chapman is on the mound. He still gets the pitch up there, the fastball sinker at 99 miles an hour. That is 97, swung on a miss, it's 0-2. Chapman has handled Mountcastle easily in the past. 0 for 8 is Mountie, and he just struck out on a pitch at 99 up and away for the first out. Gunnar stays at second base. Folks, get those cows up. That first pitch is way inside. Okay, Chapman missed badly there. That gives you a little bit of hope. Cowser is 1 for 3. He's also walked, stolen a base, driven in a run. The 1-0. Up and in, 2-0. Okay. Come on, Charm City chat. I'm just reporting what I see, folks. Yinier Cano is up in the Oriole bullpen. The 2-0 to Cowser. Inside again. 3-0. Three and 0. Kobe Mayo on deck. You got to take one here. Up and in, ball 4. Take your base. 2 on with 1 out. Oh, yes, thank you.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
I hate Harry Belafonte. And I really don't. I don't really hate him. But how can I not? Here's Kobe Mayo. Come on. First pitch from Chapman. Right in there for a strike. I honestly just want to see Mayo make contact. Because that would be a sign of growth. Chapman is the kind of guy that you expect to strike out a guy like Mayo, honestly. Come on, Kobe. Oh, he reached for one way outside. It's 0-2. Not looking good right now after that swing. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Mayo overmatched. Down on strikes, 3 pitches. See you later. 2 away here in the 10th. All right. Are we going to have a pinch hitter? Jeremiah Jackson's going to come up to hit, folks. Pinch hitting here for Dylan Beavers, a right-handed batter to face Chapman. Well, we're going to lose a little something on defense with this move. And, man, Jackson's going to have to patrol that giant right field here at Fenway. But we need our best chance to get a hit. He takes a first pitch strike. Man, Chapman on the first pitch to every batter has thrown that sinker pretty much middle. The Orioles, in general, very aggressive, swinging at first pitches. Now would have been a good time to have been aggressive. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 99 from Chapman. It's 0-2. Come on, Bullfrog.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
Just make contact, please. Pitch. Struck out. Triple digits at the top of the zone, and Chapman strikes a pose. The inning is over. The Red Sox fans are ecstatic. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Now we got to somehow prevent a walk-off, as the Red Sox will have the potential winning run in scoring position to begin the bottom half of the inning. Yinier Cano appears to be the pitcher to come on for us. Oh my. Folks, we put a lot of time and energy into this game tonight. I know I have. And right now, things are looking pretty tough. We want an 11th inning. That is what we want. Now, this will be interesting. If we somehow do take it to another inning, I want to see what Boston is going to do because Chapman obviously blew everybody away. He struck out the side. He threw 13 pitches. Folks, do the math. He issued a walk and got 3 strikeouts on 13 pitches. The minimum amount of pitches for a strikeout is 3. So triple that, you get 9. The minimal amount of pitches for a walk is 4. Add that to 9, that's 13. He threw 13 pitches. So it was either a 3-pitch strikeout or a 4-pitch walk. Now, will they bring him out for another inning on 13 pitches when we wouldn't allow Garcia to come out to finish it off after 12 pitches? Instead, we watched Geraldo throw 34 pitches and issue 4 walks. Oh, boy. Mancelino's got some questions that need answering after this one. Yenier Cano is on. We are in the bottom of the 10th. We got to 3290. Folks, let's make that sub run. If you're unsubscribed, if we can get to 3,300 tonight, that would be such a huge lift for our spirits here at the channel. Bunt is shown, and it is fouled by Cedon Rafaela. Rafaela is up to pinch hit in place of Yoshida. Very interesting. With the righty Cano, they pinch hit the lefty Yoshida for the righty Rafaela, who looks determined to lay a bunt down. He's swinging this time, and he gets hit. Cano hits Rafaela. Good grief. Yeah, especially with an off day tomorrow. That's the worst part. That's the worst part about saying, no, I'm going to go to somebody and I'm going to take Garcia out. We've got tomorrow off. Garcia could still have been ready for Thursday night if he pitched another inning. But, yeah, Cano steps off the bag here. First and second, nobody out. Romy Gonzalez now at the plate. He's reached base 3 times. He shows bunt, and he misses. Strike 1. Okay. Folks, it is amazing how few batters in professional Major League Baseball can lay a bunt down. The 0-1 to Gonzalez. Now he's swinging, and this ball is tapped to Gunnar. He goes to second for 1. That's the only play they have. Force play at second. The winning run now up to third base. Only 1 out. Unfortunately, that ball not hit hard enough to get a double play going. Logan, just get out of my channel, bro. I mean, what are you doing? Go find your own Red Sox version of a channel like this and support your team. What are you doing, you bum? Here's Nathaniel Lowe, who tied up the ball game in the 9th with that 2-run homer. Now he has a chance to walk it off. First pitch is up and away for ball 1. Things aren't looking good, folks. We need a lot of help. The 1-0. That one is foul back. And let's hang out with me here to avoid spoilers. Why am I way the hell over here? What happened to my camera? Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. That's the version of me you're meant to see. 1-1 the count to Lowe. It's Lowe. 2 balls and a strike. Man, Rico Garcia coming in to get those 3 strikeouts with the bases loaded. It was such a fun time. I'd hate to see it go to waste. The 2-1 pitch, 3-1. Honestly, walking Low here wouldn't be the worst idea. It would put a force at every base. He's already got a home run in his last at bat. Abraham Toro, who's 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of groundouts, is on deck. In fact, just put him on. Here's ball 4. I don't mind it. Cano might have done that intentionally, but here's the deal. Now you got to be perfect. Abraham Toro will come up. Oh for 4 tonight. 2 strikeouts, 2 groundouts. A ground ball could get us out of the inning, and a strikeout would help. So those are the only 2 things he's done tonight, and those are the only 2 things we want. Let's hope we can get it. Mound meeting for Baltimore. Drew French is having another TED Talk out there. The entire infield in on the chat, and here comes the home plate ump to break it up. Folks, I feel like the first 7 innings of this ball game were done in about 2 hours, and the last 3 innings have taken about 2 hours. All right. Here we go. 1 out, bases loaded, bottom of the 10th. Ynier Cano facing Abraham Toro, switch hitter batting from the left side. First pitch. Can't get the call, bottom of the zone. It was an inch low, but man, we have not gotten any of these calls. Whether they're good or, whether they're on the zone or not. Give us something. 1-0 pitch. That one's chopped foul off to the right. Okay, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hang in there, folks. The odds are not in our favor right now, but there's a little something called Orioles magic, and I'm hanging on to it right now. 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground. Jackson to Gunner to first. 2, a double play. We're going to the 11th. Don't you give up. Come on, folks. It takes 2 to make it out of sight.
Frank's Red Hot.
What the hell's going on around here? What is going on around here? Folks, have you learned the lyrics to the song here, the official song on the BirdWatcher Channel? So let the sun shine in, it takes away your blues, 'cause smilers never lose, and frowners never win, so let the sun shine in. I know it's frickin' hard, but now it's time to frickin' start to let the sun shine in. Come on! So let the sun shine in, it takes away your blues, 'cause smilers never lose, and frowners never win, so let the sun shine in. I know it's frickin' hard, but now it's time to frickin' start to let the sun shine in. Come on, folks. We're going to the 11th. Who's due up? Who's the ghost runner? Who is on first? Who are you?
Who are you?
Carlson, Jackson, and Holiday. Alex Jackson. So that means Jeremiah Jackson is your ghost runner. Okay. Not the part of the order you want to see. And again, are they going to... No, Chapman is done. Chapman is done. No more Chapman. Garrett Whitlock is on the pitch, a right-hander for the Red Sox. No more Chapman. That man's gone now. This is the 8th pitcher of the night for Boston. 8th pitcher of the night. This might be the last guy they have. This might be all they've got left. This is 49th appearance, 2.86 ERA. Jeremiah Jackson, the ghost runner. It is Carlson at the plate. He takes inside for ball one. 3-3 ball game, top of the 11th. The Orioles looking to sweep this little two-game series and get back to Baltimore after an off day tomorrow. Oh my goodness, Carlson with a wild swing at a pitch up and in. Sammy Basayo is out on deck to hit for Alex Jackson. Oh, you gotta love it, folks. Slammin' Sammy is on deck, and he can stay in the game to catch if need be. Swing and a miss by Carlson. The count is 1-2. Hey, Katron, good to see you, buddy. Folks, keep those likes moving. Keep the subs up. We're almost to 3,300. I'd love to get there tonight. 3,300 or bust. Keep it going. Subscribing is free, and there's no commitment or obligation. We are 8 away from 3,300. Here's a ground ball. That's going to move the runner up. The first baseman, Toro, underhands it to the pitcher covering. 1 away with Jeremiah Jackson now at third base. And Sammy Basayo coming up. Folks, get on your feet. Let's see what they do with Basayo. Sammy, with a chance to be a hero in a game he did not take part in for the first 10 innings. Basayo has played 2 games. His first 2 games, he drove in a pair of runs in each. The first Oriole to drive in multiple runs in his first 2 games as a major leaguer in the history of this franchise. And folks, I got to tell you, I have not seen a hitter get called up that looks ready to be a slugger in this league for many, many years to come, quite like Basayo. He has got a look in his eye that tells me he's going to be something special. First pitch is lifted foul behind the plate, a changeup at the top of the zone from Whitlock. It's 0-1. Sammy's got one job to do. Get the runner in from third any which way you can. You got to do it. Swing and a miss. He got a sinker middle of the plate. He did not get to it. It's 0-2. Sammy, you got to lock in, buddy. Contact is absolutely a must. 0-2. Oh, he just got a tapper. Here comes the runner home. That's going to score the run. Basayo finds a way. This pitch was headed for the dirt. He got the bat down to it. A little nubber in front of the plate is all you need. The Orioles take the lead, 4-3. It's a little magic.
It's magic, you know.
Jackson Holiday takes low and in for ball one. Holiday. The 1-0. Low and in, 2-0. Bases empty, 2 down. The ghost runner is in. Something we could not do down in Houston, given a 10th, 11th, and a 12th inning. We couldn't do it. Swing and a miss. High cheese from Whitlock. 2-1 on Holiday. 4-3 Orioles in the top of the 11th. 2-1 fouled back. What do we do to get the final 3 outs in the bottom half? I have no clue. 2-2 pitch, way outside, full count on Jackson Holliday. Payoff pitch. Up and in, ball 4. Take your base, Holliday.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
The go-ahead. Insurance run. It really is the go-ahead. The ghost runner should just be automatic. The run we really want to give us that extra lead is now at first base with 2 down. Luis Vasquez at the plate. There goes Holliday. Vasquez is swinging. Holliday looked like he had a good jump. Might have been able to get himself in a scoring position had Vasquez just taken that pitch. Instead, Holliday goes back to first. It's an 0-1 count. Vasquez is 0 for 4 tonight. Folks, we are closing in on 200 likes. Go ahead and get it over the hump. There's a swing and a miss, a sinker that actually rose above the zone for strike 2. 14 likes away from 200. Make it 13. Folks, come on. Tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen if you haven't already. Enjoy the ball game. This pitch has popped up. This looks like it's going to end the inning. The catcher, Wong, with the play, and the inning is over. The Orioles do manage to get the ghost runner in this one. And good grief. Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to call something here. Harry. Harry, you bastard. All right. Thank you. Where was I? All right. So it looks like the Orioles are going to go to Corbin Martin. I think that might be all we have. Oh, no. Hang on to your hats. Cano's gone an inning. Geraldo went an inning. Garcia went an inning. Stroud could not get an out. Aiken went 2 innings. We got Wolfram. We got Martin. I think that's about it. I don't know, but we'll see here in a minute. All right, folks. 7 likes to 200. Come on, folks. Get it over the hump. 6 more to go. 6 more to go. By the way, folks, we're coming up on 4,000 views tonight. A great turnout. 250 plus people here right now. Thanks for being here. I hope you give the channel another chance, and you can make it easier to find if you subscribe. It's free. We are just a few away from hitting 3,300 subscribers, which for me would be awesome. That is 2/3 of the way to 5,000, which is the target. Sammy Basayo takes over behind the plate after pinch hitting and driving in that ghost runner. Corbin Martin is indeed the pitcher on the mound. I don't want to talk about his stats. They aren't very good, but hopefully he's got enough in him at worst to keep it, from getting walked off. I mean, if he gives up the ghost runner, I'm not going to lose my mind, but Connor Wong showing bunt. The Red Sox are going to play small ball wisely. It's a good bunt by Wong. The runner makes it to third easily, 1 away. So here comes Martin's biggest moment. Can he get this next guy out without that tying run coming in? Roman Anthony is the batter, left-handed. Alex Bregman on deck, so you have to pitch to Anthony here. And if you did put him on, that's the winning run on base for Bregman. There's just no way. You got to try to get this out. If a run comes in, then we'll try to take it to 12 innings. Outside Anthony, it's 1-0. He is 2 for 4 so far tonight. Infield is playing in. The 1-0. Up and in. Anthony turns out of the way. The crowd groans. Give me a break. That pitch was as close to hitting the top of the zone as it was hitting the batter. It wasn't really that bad of a pitch. 2-0 the count. Popped up. Will it be deep enough? Cowser's camping under it. He's going to try to throw him out. Here comes the throw in toward home. It is offline, but the runner tagged but didn't try to score. That throw was way offline. If the runner came in, he probably scores. But Boston decided to not risk it. There's 2 down in the inning. We are 1 out away from winning this ball game. Folks, 1 more out to go. Not sure what Boston was thinking there. Here's Bregman, and he takes a first pitch strike. Now you got to be careful here. 0 for 3 with 2 walks tonight. Both walks coming in the last 2 plate appearances for Bregman. The 0-1. Called strike 2 on the inside edge. We are 1 strike away. 1 strike away from the impossible. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. The pitch. Laid off a curveball low. Basayo does a good job to keep that ball from going anywhere. Martin leans in for the sign. He's got it. 1-2 to Bregman. Basayo sets up outside. The pitch is way upstairs. 2-2. Not close. And Martin, you can see him mulling over his options. What kind of a pitch do I want to throw that won't get me in trouble here? There is... that's outside. I don't think he's going to throw another strike to Bregman. He wants to get a chase. I don't think Bregman's going to give it to him. It's a full count now. Duran on deck. I would walk him. I would try to get him to chase. I would not throw something in the zone here. He does, and it's going to be caught. He jammed him, popped up to short. Gunner's got it, and this ball game is over. The Orioles have won it somehow. Final score 4-3 in 11 innings. We sweep it at Fenway. Hey, Boston fans, suck it. Folks. Oh, sorry. Let's do that again. All right, the sound is on. The sound is on, everybody. All right. Folks. Just goofing to nothing. That's right, 410 guy. I'm goofing to nothing, and I love it. Yeah, I like it, pal. I'm goofing to nothing. That's what I'm doing. That's what's called being so comfortable in your own skin, you don't give a shit what anybody thinks about you, pal. I'm enjoying life. Are you jealous? Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic. Feel it happen. How you doing, everybody? Just goofing and nothing. This freaking guy. Oh, let's go over the box score. Wow, what a ball game. Over 200 likes, by the way. We got there, folks. Thank you so much.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
And here's Thomas Fitzpatrick, Boston Red Sox play-by-play announcer, checking in.
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry, Charm City chat.
That's all right, Fitzy. It's okay. You win some, you lose some.
Sorry, Charm City chat.
4-3 Orioles in 11 innings. The winning pitcher is Yenier Cano. Garrett Whitlock, the loser. Corbin Martin gets the save. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Boston. 4 runs, just 6 hits, and an error for Baltimore. Sugano started the game, went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, no walks, struck out 3. Keegan Aiken, Cade Stroud, Rico Garcia, Yeremil Geraldo, Yenier Cano, and Corbin Martin all came into the ballgame to pitch. At the plate, we scored with a Ryan Mountcastle RBI single in the 5th. Colton Cowser with an RBI double also in the 5th. Ryan Mountcastle then scored on a wild pitch to make it 3-1 in that 5th inning. We did not score again until we got the ghost runner in as Sammy Basayo. What a piece of hitting by Basayo. He understood what he needed to do. Just make contact. Don't strike out. He got a tough pitch, a pitch that's not meant to hit with any amount of authority, but he knew he wanted to not strike out. He wanted to make contact. He got that bat head down there. He got the bat on the ball. He put it in play, and good things happened. Another RBI for Basayo. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy! Meanwhile, for Boston, Walker Buehler started the game, only went 4 innings, 75 pitches, gave up 4 hits, 4 walks, 2 earned runs. By the way, Sugano not charged with an earned run, even though Boston scored while he was out there. That was an unearned run. Wilson, Weissert, Matz, Hicks, Bernardino, Chapman, and Whitlock all came in the pitch. The Red Sox used 8 pitchers tonight. Both teams left a lot of men on base. The Orioles left 12. The Red Sox 13. Wow. Crazy game in Boston. Attendance 37,435. The game time 3 hours and 24 minutes. The Orioles now 8 games under 500 for the first time in a while. A record of 59-67. The next win, folks, will be number 60. Can we get to 60 and 67 as we return home on Thursday night to face the Astros with the home debut for Dylan Beavers and Samuel Basayo? Folks, I'm going to implore you one more time, if you live in the Baltimore area, if you're an Orioles fan, yes, I know this season has not gone the way you'd hoped, but if there is one game to go check out this season, go out there for the debut of Beavers and Basayo. Get a big crowd out there. Pack the yard. We're playing hot right now. We are playing hot right now. Let these kids know that their future is bright, that we're here. We've been waiting for their arrival, and now that they're here, we want to greet them with open arms. Don't we, folks? I hope so. Get out to the ballpark if you can. All right, let's look at, Jesus Christ, there's a bird out here that sounds like it's 2 inches from my eardrum. Could you shut up? That's not the sound an Oriole makes. I would never yell at you if you were an Oriole, but whatever you are, shut up. All right. What a ball game. Once again, I was hoping to keep an eye on Kyle Bradish tonight. He was supposed to make his final rehab start, but unfortunately the Norfolk Tides got rained out. Bradish should be pitching tomorrow, so bump up his return another day, sometime hopefully next week. And what else? Just a shout out to Rico Garcia. Honestly, that he gets my game ball. Rico Garcia coming into the ball game when the Red Sox had the bases loaded, nobody out, all the momentum in the world. The venue was absolutely electric in terms of Boston fever. And man, Rico Garcia came in and treated it like it was nothing. Like he was just getting in a bullpen session down in Florida. No signs of being overwhelmed by the situation at all. 3 straight strikeouts to get out of that impossible jam. You are my player of the game. And folks, with a bullpen like the one we have right now, you give me an outing like that, you instantly get bumped up in the pecking order. All right, Rico Garcia, Dietrich Enns, that's my righty-lefty combo at the top of this bullpen right now. I don't know how you guys feel. You guys feeling the same way? Cano and Aiken probably slot in one behind, righty-lefty. Then you got a lefty Wolfram, a righty like Geraldo maybe, or Martin. That's all we got. But yeah, Garcia, Enns, 1-2 punch to close the game out. Looks like the best we got right now. Let's take a look at that matchup. Uh-oh. Looks like my chat disconnected. Let's wait a second. By the way, I'm going to try to wait for the chat to reconnect here. It shouldn't take too long, I hope. Come on now. Come on, chat. Oh, come on. I got all this momentum. Too much momentum to stop right now. Let's go. Oh, is it still working? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, it's working over here, but not on this computer. All right, if you can still hear the sound of my voice, great. Here is the matchup on Thursday night. Okay, looks like the chat is getting back to normal. Thursday night, Brandon Young is going to make his first start since he nearly pulled off a perfecto down in Houston. He's going to face the Astros again in a first of a 4-game series on Thursday night. Jason Alexander, no, not the guy from Seinfeld, not George Costanza. This Jason Alexander will be on the mound. We saw him in Houston last weekend. And that is your opening matchup on Thursday night. This game will start at 7:15 p.m., which means I'll be on the air at 7 o'clock sharp, which is very unusual. It's typically a weird start time. Yeah, I'll be starting at 7, actually, Janet. If the game's at 6:15, I'll start 15 minutes early, or 7:15. I'm going to start 15 minutes early, right at 7. Oh, what the heck. Maybe it'll be 6:55. Maybe I'll go in a few minutes early just for the fun of it. But yeah, Brandon Young, folks. So not only, there's every reason to go out to the ballpark. Am I on the close-up of myself? Yeah, okay, folks. Listen up. Not only if you go out to support the team on Thursday night, can you give a warm reception to Beavers and Basayo, Brandon Young is also going to be pitching on the mound. And if anybody deserves a warm reception, it's that kid for what he did down in Houston a few days ago. So, yeah, can we show some love? Get out to the ballpark. I have an excuse. I'm about a 29-hour flight away from attending that game. And I've also got to do work in customs. It ain't happening for me. But if you're anywhere near the ballpark, please go on out there and show some love to the Orioles on Thursday night. For Young, for Beavers, and for Basayo. All right? Hopefully Westberg isn't too far behind. We're going to get an update on his ankle here after tomorrow's off day. And Kyle Bradish, once again, looks like he's about a week away. Folks, 36 games left, 36 games left in the season, and we've got reasons to watch. So don't give up, folks. Baseball. You got all winter to not enjoy it, not get something out of it. You can still get something out of it here. There's stuff happening. All right, I want to thank everybody in the Charm City chat for a fantastic turnout tonight. A lot of support. We got the likes over 200. Some super chats came in. No new Magic members. Let me see. Do I have any free Magic memberships to give away? I'd love to give one away, but I don't have one. All right. You guys are going to have to wait about 10 days on that. But anyway, where did we end up on the subs? We are 4 subs away from 3,300. I probably don't have anybody still left in the chat that is unsubscribed, but if you happen to be an unsubscribed person still watching right now, we're just 4 away from a giant milestone. Go ahead and sign up. And when I say sign up, that makes it sound like there's something complicated. No, it's just tap a button. It says subscribe, okay? All right. We'll definitely hit 3,300 for the game on Thursday. Let me now go in. Is that Dr. Delay? Hey, folks, Dr. Delay. Is that the same doctor? Are you spelling your name different than before? Are you the pirate doctor? Dr. Delay? Wasn't that name spelled a little bit different before? I just want to make sure I got the same person. If it is the Dr. Delay, I think it is, be sure to... Oh, the @ is different. Okay, so you are the Dr. Delay. Hey, folks, Dr. Delay also has a play-by-play channel, and I would encourage you to check it out. You can get there just by typing DRDELAY into a YouTube search. Right, Doctor? I'd put a link in here for you, but you know what? I'll hook you up. How long would it take? Like less than a minute? I'm going to find your channel, and I'm going to get that link in there for you. You're coming up on 1,000 subscribers, aren't you? Wait a minute. Where is your channel? I'm having trouble finding it. Doc, we got to make this quick. What is your official channel name? What's the know about? Oh, 500. Okay. Dr. Delay, all one word. All right, maybe that'll help. Hey, that helped. Okay. Here is the home channel for Dr. Delay, folks. And Doc, once you start getting some big crowds, don't you forget about me over here. Some redirects over here are always welcome. And hey, perhaps we'll be playing in the same division down the road here pretty soon. Folks, we got over 4,000 views, over 200 likes, super chats, new subscribers, and an Orioles win in very improbable fashion tonight. Everything you could want. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me see who is streaming right now. We're now 3 away. Should See, the thing is, if I stay on, I doubt that there's going to be many people showing up who are not already subscribed. But, man, we're only 3 away from getting that sub count up to 3,300. I don't mind... I don't mind killing the clock, but I don't want to be greedy either. I don't want to be greedy. I'm very happy with the turnout tonight. Let me see who else is streaming right now. And it looks like JJ's doing his Diamond Zone thing. That is a possibility. Fitzy wrapped up his Orioles Red Sox call already. Fitzy, where are you, buddy? Are you hiding out there? What are you doing? What are you doing? I think I'm going to send you over to JJ, folks. He does something called Diamond Zone. If you're familiar with how the Red Zone channel works with the NFL, well, that's how the Diamond Zone works for JJ. He jumps around game to game and gets in on the action of any kind of rally going on, any kind of big moment. He will guide you around the league. So go give JJ a big hello and tell him BW has said, how you doing? All right, folks, that's going to do it for me. I got to go see a man about a horse. I've had a hell of a time calling the game, and now I get to rest up a little bit before Thursday night. And, yeah, apologies. The sun is coming through, and the green screen looks like crap. My complexion looks like I just drank a gallon of Pepto-Bismol or something. But that's okay. We got through the ball game, and what matters is you saw what you wanted to see. All right, I'm done. I've been talking too much. I don't know how to shut up. Thank you so much, everybody. Sending you now over to Play-by-Play with JJ. Until Thursday night, this has been the BirdWatcher and the Hat, and we will chirp at you later. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. See you soon.